previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Now, what's this printed cheesecake deal? Can you eat it?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, hold
Doesn't
on.
look very good.
Let me go to words.
Yeah.
I'm going to tease this, and I'll come back with it. So they're saying, so now they can 3D print food that's edible?
Yes, they can.
Uh-oh, this might be a problem.
So you don't need a human being?
Can you print hot dogs?
Wow.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge
Broadcast
Show.
rights for the Bubba the Love Sponge Show have been granted to this station by the Bubba Radio Network and is intended solely for the enjoyment of your listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other use of this production without the express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is strictly prohibited.
It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. This week has been dragging. Feels like Friday. I wish today was Friday. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show, seen exclusively on Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook with a three-pronged kicker. Having some issues. We don't have issues early in the morning on Rumble. Wow. But when Crowder signs on at 10, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
We're just all a bunch of Crowder bitches. You get Dan Bonagino and Crowder trying to get the same bandwidth.
With a Ben Shapiro kicker.
With a Ben Shapiro kicker. And all the little gerbils that they got running the servers just overheat, fall over, and die. It's going to be a Peter situation soon. I love Rumble. Thank you. But they screwed us because we had 2,000, well over 2,000 followers. And then when they took one of the accounts away, but I think it's maybe still there. And you have to watch it through one day. It's just been kind of.
To be fair, he gave me the option. He said, "But if you keep it the way it is, we can't promote it." I'm like, well,
"Yeah, well, you. It's not your fault. Like you made we made the right decision.
Yeah,
just like a lot of people have not stopped following that page and came over and followed the correct page,
right?
Which is the page now. Is the correct page the page that it shows the live show?
I don't believe so.
See,
no, not today. I jumped through the same hoops as I did yesterday.
Yeah, same.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know how I got on. I think I went through the admin page, maybe perhaps. I don't know. So, a lot of people who signed up for Rumble and signed up with the page that we told you to sign up on. Let me see if I can get this straight or not.
Okay.
Because I'm the dumbest one here next to Rhett.
Well.
No, nor love me. I'm probably...
There you go.
I'm either last or next to last on the intellect scale here at the BRN, and I'm the leader nonetheless. That'd be like your quarterback being the dumbest guy. But anyway, I think that when we first started Rumble a few days ago, we said, go to the page. When you pull up the Bubba Army, you're going to see two pages, the one on the left and the one on the right. The one on the left has the most followers, so sign up for that one. Don't be a jobber and sign up for the other one. So most of the people... 2,170 or something like that. And then there was 950 on the other page. Most people signed up for the page we asked you to. Well, we got a hold of our Rumble rep. We have a Rumble rep because we're big time. And he was like, listen, you guys got two pages here. Now, the one with the least amount of followers is a certain type of account. And the other one,
it's a user account and a channel.
See, I was getting ready to tell you, you interject at any time if I'm going.
They're both ours,
right?
But there's a difference,
right? There's difference. They're both ours, and so he's like, they're both yours. So that's the good news. Like it wasn't a caveman caper where he gave our Twitter away to a troll.
Right?
Jesus God, that's where the wheel. That's where That's where the wheel started to come off the rails, right there, socially.
Yeah.
And so I love you, caveman. But then so the guy tells Blitz, but the one that we can't promote in our little Rumble world, give you front page and do promotions.
They can't promote the user page, just the channel page.
Had the most, where everybody went is the user.
Because that's where the live streaming comes from, is the user page.
Now, did we take the other one down? or is there
No, it's still there.
Still.
Just when you search for it, he has it hidden so people don't get confused.
So nonetheless, though, I think the hidden one is the one that you need to go to
For live.
to be.
Correct.
Now, Blitz, are you trying to talk to this fellow?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure they were a little busy yesterday after that.
Yeah, they were.
That's
I'm
what they
sure
said.
our stupid ass little program was not at the top of the priority. And you know what? I understand. Yes, Lummy, what are you going to say?
I think I figured a somewhat quicker way if you're following the other one that goes live for people. If you hit the three little lines next to Rumble at the top,
Yeah.
and obviously it shows your following page. And then you can just click on the Bubba Army.
Just, you know what? Just click like the chef from the Muppets. Just start clicking and going crazy, and hopefully you'll find us.
Well, because then it pops up live.
Now, let's not forget, you can always go to YouTube and Facebook very efficiently and watch it there as well. Although, Rumble is like our number one new little baby, our new shiny object.
Mm-hmm.
And when our first day on Rumble, hell, we were like, what, 2,500 people, something like that?
Yes.
Got 760 right now.
Yeah. So maybe people are figuring it out. Blitz is working with the guy to try to get it more streamlined and easier nonetheless. Yes. And Blitz, if we could, maybe just eliminate the other page. I mean, we own it, but just eliminate it so it's not even an option.
That was the plan all along, but that didn't happen,
right.
I guess.
So, anyway, hopefully you're watching us, and then the after show, today's after show, will be on Rumble, and that's if they went and bought more bandwidth, because Crowder with a Shapiro and a Bonagino kicker seems to completely melt Rumble down.
Yeah, because Crowder goes live at 10, and so he tried going live, and he couldn't go live. The whole site was crashed.
And then I think Bonagino goes live at like 11.
Or 12 usually.
12.
And then Ben Shapiro around that time too.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I'm glad we're not in that. We're the early guys,
Mm-hmm.
but then we're in our after show. We're in that whole mix,
right? And
nonetheless,
you can't set up another live stream while you're live, so I have to wait until after 10 to start the new. Set up the stream.
Yeah. So, and that's why we've been going like 10 instead of 10:15, 10:20. Live deals.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Not bad stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. Banking and things. Now, supposedly our Zelle is messed up. I had it working the first day, and then somehow it got messed up. So you cannot give through Zelle currently.
Right.
I'm going into my bank after the show to try to go in and see what got messed up on the Zelle deal. It worked for the first day, and we did well. We made like $250 in the first day.
Nice.
Now, our Cash App, our Venmo, and our PayPal, nothing's changed there at all at the Bubba Army. So, please, that's how it seems like things have slowed down a little bit over there. And a rant is a rant. And if you want to give via Rumble, it's considered a rant. And it's dollar for dollar. Like, it's not like, 10,000 bits equals $100. Like over at Twitch. I always hated that about Twitch because maybe they wanted things to sound a little bit more than they really, really are. Because I'd have people listen to me like, man, somebody sent you $10,000? I'm like, no.
No.
You got to divide it by 100 or something. 10. We had the equations. 50,000 would be 500. 10,000. We just know. Even dumbass Lummy had it figured out quite efficiently. Tomorrow is Bubba 199 with DJ. God, I hate the name more than anything in the world. Her skill set's far better than her name. DJ Hum Sauce. Is that? Anna, is that is that changeable?
Oh, absolutely. But everyone's suggestions are worse.
I know, but I think you're early in on your career. Your DJing career where you could make a little change here.
Absolutely.
We're open for suggestions. And she makes her debut tomorrow night on stage. Blitz, because one, he wants it to be successful, but two, he's blasting her.
Right.
So, the added incentive to make it look really good. She's got a big-ass TV screen in front of her DJ tables that we can flash graphics up, and it's just going to be super cool. We got a smoke machine, a couple little laser deals, and then Anna will be, I think we're going to have a little closer camera, so she... we can't just show her in the background like a little peanut head back there. I don't even know if we'd be able to see you. He's also, Blitz is working on maybe coming up with a little bit of a monitor situation inside the studio so that the studio can actually hear it without feeding back on the mics.
I'm gonna test that out today and see how it goes.
Without feeding back on the mics, because we need obviously live open mic, Lummy, for us to talk and do shout outs and just do and I don't really want Bubba 190 the vibe. We're only just moving it over to Rumble. Like I really don't want it to change at all, like the vibe or how we do it or whatever.
It's still a big party.
No, it's a big party. I think we're gonna have a pretty large group of people as well.
Correct.
In here. Let me make sure we set up a little fire pit outside for the outside dog. Mitch DeMarc, Susan Poitras, one of the Nashes, and it gives people an opportunity to go outside. Tomorrow night will be, although it's starting to get a little bit hotter.
Yeah, certainly warmer.
I think that little beautiful cold spell we had where you could keep the windows open, I think that party's over.
Good.
Friday, let's look at Friday. Friday, it's looking like it's high of 84, low of 65. That works.
Yeah.
65 at night's nice. Maybe even, I don't think you need a jacket at 65, do you?
I do.
No, you need a jacket at 80.
Right.
I mean, please. Friday's low will be 64 between. Yeah, see, that's the biggest misconception. You go to look at the highs and the lows and see, like, the low is usually right before sunrise. That's when it's coldest. Right before, like at 7 o'clock. Friday's low will be between 7 and 8 o'clock, and the high will be between 2 and 3. So, like 64 will be at 7 in the morning. It's hard telling what it will be. Blitz, you might have better weather software than me. Like, what are we looking like temperature-wise between 8 and 10 p.m. Friday in Tampa, Florida?
Give me a second.
I'd say probably 72 degrees.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which is beautiful for a little fire pit with some psychedelic situations. Mm-hmm. That would be huge. So I was listening to the best of where we were talking about the 3D, they were making strawberries and stuff like that, the 3D food machine.
Printing.
Do you ever think that, probably not in our lifetime, maybe honest, but like we'll have like a little machine there at your house and you just type in steak with a mashed potato and a salad and it just prints it all out for you?
Yes.
No, for real.
Yep.
And what do you have, like a big ingredient hopper that you just throw all this stuff in there? You got a meat hopper, you got a potato hopper.
I think so,
You got a
yes.
salad hopper. You got to make sure that your material hopper is okay, and you just type in what you want. I'd like a 8-ounce fillet with a baked potato loaded, no chives or sour cream, with a Caesar salad. That'd be a perfect little thing. Oh, I wouldn't mind having some bread too. And it just makes it for you.
Yeah, and 18 hours later, you'll have your food ready.
Yeah, true.
Might as well just go out to eat and order it.
And Longhorn curbside's pretty tough to beat. I got to tell you that right now. Longhorn curbside, especially when your fans send you Longhorn gift certificates.
Are you due for a reload?
Yeah, I can always use Longhorn gift certificates. Always.
Because, technically, I guess you got a month until probably you'll be getting another stack.
My birthday.
Yep.
Listen, I got good news and I got bad news when it comes to merchandise.
Bad news first.
Bad news first. The bad news is Blitz's black Poseidon with gray stitching Bubba Army logo got messed up. I ordered more of them because I knew they were going to go well. The good news is the only difference is they made it with black stitching, which was originally the Blitz #1 design, which was the #1 selling hat we've ever had. They messed up. They didn't put gray stitching on it. They put black stitching on it. Now, there were a lot of people that I got closed out on the black Poseidon black stitching hat, and I'm like, I'm not reordering. Well, I did. So this is Blitz 2, and I ordered them, and so the new hat of the month is basically our hottest selling hat that I said I would never reorder. And this hat right here, it's a flex fit hat, ladies and gentlemen. It comes in large and extra large and small and medium. It's got a really super cool. One of the cool thing about it is the kind of the moisture wicking design. Material. That's one thing that I really like about it a lot, and it's water repellent as well. Nice. We offered this a few months ago, and this was the hottest selling hat we've ever sold. We've sold out of them within a day, and everybody's been bitching about them since. Well, Blitz had this month's hat, and it was going to be identical to this hat, except the black stitching was going to be gray.
Dark gray, yeah.
Well, they messed up. They put black. I'm like, you know what? No big deal, because I think there's a lot of people that didn't get these the first time that will be like, no, now I can get one. So and I'm not going to send these back to them, and say.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Right. I could reject the order because the woman said, it's my fault. I didn't see the gray stitching. Merch Crick even went back and looked at the order. So that's the bad news. The good news is, there were, a few hundred people that emailed us that said we never got them to begin with because, you sold out. I'd like to get them. So I think these will sell out. And I'll bring the gray stitching ones in a few. Next month can't be the gray ones because it's too close. So next month will be something, way different than this. But this is the hat that's available online right now. Bubba Army Store. Will you send me a link? Could you please?
Yes.
And so this is the hat. Now, a lot of people that were originally able to get this hat, won't be buying it. Or maybe you like it so well you're going to buy another one. We also reordered a few of our original OG hats. They're all flex fit, small and two sizes, large, extra large, small, medium. The original we always have these hats in stock, but we did run out a little bit. So we did reorder a few of the original OG hats, and that's this is a hat that that's our staple hat. And then don't forget the koozies. They're now up available as well. And if you throw a koozie in, now if you buy a koozie, it's like $1 shipping, and they're $3.99. But if you buy a koozie with a hat, you don't get charged any shipping because it doesn't add to the hat weight enough to make a difference. But if you buy it individually, it's like $1 to ship. So why don't you just throw one of these in? It's got the QR code on the back. It's got the Bubba Army deal. It's the standard little koozie that everybody likes to put around their can. You know what? Oddly enough, koozies do work. They do help keep the can cooler. Other than your big ass 98.5 or whatever the hell degree hand that you have. Lummy, yours probably be running about 104 at all times.
Yeah, probably.
So if you buy a koozie, they're $3.99. I think the hats are $27.99. If you buy the koozie when you're buying the hat all one order, then you pay no additional charges in shipping for the koozie because when you add it to a hat shipping deal, it doesn't make the price go up. So, did you send me that link, Lemmy?
Yes.
I missed it. Can you send it back to me?
Yes.
Anna, you sneezing already?
Yeah, sorry.
Pollen, what?
Oh, I don't know.
Seemed like the pollen, Blitz, you know more about this. Seemed like the pollen's gotten a little better around here. Has it gotten better? Or is it still pretty bad?
I think it's okay. Honestly, I don't have any
I don't
idea.
have allergies, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Here is the koozie cup, complete with the QR code.
Looking good. Looking fresh.
I'll tell you what's awesome is just an original can of Coca-Cola. Not the zero sugar, not the diet, just a good old-fashioned Coke.
It's even better in a glass bottle.
Oh, it is. Unfortunately, we don't sell glass bottles.
Right.
But this is the koozie.
Who doesn't sell glass bottles?
Me.
Oh, I was going to say.
And then
Bubba doesn't suck.
And then this is the new hat of the month.
The new return.
The new we're calling this Blitz 2 because the original production of Blitz 1 we sold out. So we went and we tried to. Our original idea was to make this gray. It ended up being black, like the original Blitz 1. But nonetheless, I think she only has 18 left. Bubba Army Store, BubbaArmyMerch.com.
So on the description, it says that there's a silver undervisor. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is it that elastic band thing?
That's black too, though.
Oh, it
But
is?
it's silver in the maybe silver underlining.
Okay.
Maybe she should or a white.
I thought that like the
moisture wickering white.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Maybe I think she just describes them the way they do on the Alpha Border thing. But I think. But
Okay.
anyway, here's I think maybe she shows you different.
It looks like the small mediums are out.
Okay, yeah, I didn't order very many small and mediums. I think I ordered half as many as I did large. Oh yeah, small, medium sold out already. And as of this morning, when she followed me to work today, she's up there working right now, and she said she had 18.
Well, there's like, I believe 8 right now.
8. Now here's the original. This is the original Bubba flat bill standard hat, Willie, that we always offer. We got a few more of those, and then here you go. So I got. This is, I think I showed these to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is a one-time purchase. There's one pair of these. These are my shoes, size 11, that I wore in 2005 when I pretty much went to all of Tony's races when I was retired.
Mm-hmm.
When I was on paid leave. That sounds better, doesn't it?
Sure.
Because they paid me. I was on paid leave at was it Clear Channel or iHeart back then? I think it might have been Clear Channel.
It was Clear Channel.
So when Clear Channel fired me and paid me for 04 and 05, I bought these shoes on Nike.com, and they had them customized with the 20 deal, Tony's colors. And these are the shoes that I wore to all the races I attended. I attended about half of those races that year with Sumo. Tony would literally, he was so cool, he would literally send his plane down to pick me up, and Sumo would already be on it. And then we would go to Charlotte and pick up Tony and then go to the race. Nonetheless, private. Like, what do you have back then? A Citation 3 or 4? Something like that?
I think it might have been a Citation 2.
Yeah. Nonetheless, it got us there quickly. How fast did those things go? It seemed like, what are they, like maybe 450?
Probably a little faster than that, yeah.
500? With Pilot Bob with the longest hanging testicles I've ever seen in my entire life. And so, listen, oddly enough, Gooch, Jeff Patterson, who's listed as the most popular guy in Columbus, Indiana?
He was number 3.
The number 3 most popular guy. Which, another thing about that people don't understand about Jeff the Gooch Patterson is he was Tony's gas man for all the years that Tony ran NASCAR. He was Tony's motor coach driver for all the years that Tony runs NASCAR. And he was actually employee in Tony Stewart Racing, TSR. Or True Speed Communications, or Eldora, or Tony Knight. All the things that Tony owns, from an RC car company, to a public relations firm that represents drivers, to racetracks, to a nitrous team, to Eldora racetrack, to a 4-car NASCAR team, to a 3-car nitrous NHRA team, drag racing team, to a bunch of other stuff that he owns. Jeff Patterson Gooch is employee number 1. He was the first person hired by Tony. And so he bought these. I think originally I was selling them for like $250. Now, Gooch bought them. And I'm like, Gooch, why are you buying these things? Like, you're my friend and stuff. Like, I'd give them to you if you really wanted them. He's like, no, I got an idea for them. I'm like, okay. So I never really heard much, after that. So last weekend, it shows you the different signatures. There's Tony's signature there and there. And then here's my signature, there, and so forth and so on. And so I see Gooch at the Gator Nationals. Was it last weekend or 2 weekends? 2 weekends ago. And he says, hey, I got something for you. Why don't you swing by the merchandise trailer? I said, okay. Because Tony was doing an autograph session, and he kind of like, you saw how big he is. He's 6'6", 400 pounds. Like, nobody's going to get, Mm-hmm. So anytime Tony does a signing or anything like that, Gooch is always pretty well nearby. So he goes, so he gave me these shoes back, and he said, I had Tony sign them. I'd like for you to sell them on your site and then give the money, all of the money, to your foundation. So that's what we're doing. So if you'd like to buy a pair of shoes that were signed by me, very much collector items, and Tony Stewart. They're $500. There's only one pair of them, and I will be making a check from my merchandise company to my foundation. I will take a picture of that check. I will post that check so you know that it's not going into the merchandise account. It literally is going into my foundation account, which, by the way, since Amazon Smile cut us off at the knees, I'm going to have to maybe do a fundraiser, maybe once a year to keep that stock up so that I can do philanthropic things for people. Like, I did it was $10,000 I gave out in the last, 6 months with the $5,000 to the fallen police officer in Polk County and $5,000 to the fallen police officer in Pinellas County. It's family. So, we have to keep that stocked up. So, nonetheless, if you'd like to buy those, it looks like they're still available. And please know that all the money goes to my foundation. So between the new hats, between the restocked up original hat, the koozies, the Blitz new hat, that's what you said, eight are left?
Yes.
And the potential, if you'd like to buy the Tony Stewart Bubba the Love Sponge shoes, you got a little bit of things to look at. And that all starts and stops at what, Lummy? Bubba Army Store?
Bubba Army Store, BubbaArmyShop.com.
Bubba Army Store, Bubba Army Shop, or I even think Bubba Army Merch.
Yes, BubbaArmyMerch.com works too.
Works as well. And literally, I promise you that by the time I get off my Rumble after show, the Merch Crick will have had every order packed and already to the post office.
There are 3 hats left.
So there you go.
A couple people have been asking a lot.
What about what, buddy?
Like bringing back like one of the older shirts you did, like an Air Bubba shirt, or you
mean like the original Air Bubba?
Yeah, because it sold out pretty quick.
No, hold on. Now you're talking about the Air Bubba Black, or are you talking about the Power Pig Air Bubba one?
The white one. Yeah, so I guess that would be the Power Pig one.
The original one.
Correct.
Why don't you get a list of old shirts that people are talking about, like a retro kind of deal?
Correct.
Except it makes me look so fat.
Well, we can
I'm on the
muscle you
Zimp.
up,
I'm on the
maybe.
Zimp.
Maybe we can get like caviar to muscle you up.
Yeah, but the thing about caviar, I love caviar to death. Me and Blitz were talking about this yesterday. I love caviar to death. JC, love you a lot. But we were talking about how we don't have. Remember the stupid ass Woody show in L.A. and their group picture or the picture that they use is they're caricatures of themselves.
Yes.
And we were gonna try to do. A group caricature shot of, me, Blitz, Lummy, Anna, and Dan, because that's kind of the original, deal. Rhett's, I guess we could probably throw Rhett in there now. Rhett, I think that maybe, you hate me less and maybe you like it more, and that maybe potentially you are going to stick around.
Thank you.
Has it been a year yet?
It'll be a year in June.
As he has the goddamn, hardware on his shoulder. So maybe we put Red in there. But when I asked JC to do it, he just made us way too rugged and way too unbelievable. I would prefer, like when Rhett puts up thumbnails of the show, the Bubba the Love Sponge show, that we have like that, a group shot of us, what the whole show is, in a caricature type form, but not so unrealistic. I mean, they had me look like I literally...
the Rock.
Here's no, I don't want to look that frumpy and mad, and I mean these people look like literally they're going to the suicide prevention group meeting. I mean, right? These people, does any of these people look happy at all? No. I at least want us to look happy. Lummy, do you have the original JC artwork?
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, but I would like something like this. Maybe not, and maybe since there's more of us, not spaced. We'd put people in here like that. Like this could be me, and this could be Anna, and this could be Blitz, and this could be Lummy, and then you could put like a Dan there, and then you could put like a Red over there, and then you could put like I don't even know. It's already got. Am I missing anybody?
No.
So something like this. But with a couple more people in there, boom, boom. And, of course, I got to put Blitz there because he's tall. And so it would be like me. Lummy, I want you on my side.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. and I might want me squatting down a little bit so you're not so.
Make me shorter.
If JC was to draw him, he doesn't make me look like I'm so. I'm not a short guy, but I'm a short guy compared to Lummy.
Well, everyone is.
Right, except Blitz. So you get the two twin towers. One twin tower is here, one twin tower is there, and then maybe I'm in the middle, and then Dan would be here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
That'd work.
Do you have the original JC deal?
It's been a couple years, so I'm trying to find where exactly he emailed it to me.
Let me know.
Okay.
We'll try to come back with that, all right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Why is this not popping up? Check. I think I found them. What's up, chat? That's Rusty Tank. Good morning.
What it do?
Goddamn search engine. Morning, Matthew 240. 67 Scout. There's the matches. Good morning.
Case Yoko Club. That's pretty funny. Pretty good, right, Gary the Cantrell? Good morning, K-Bizzle813. How goes it? Oh, frig yeah.
Was that me?
Yes.
I think
Yeah,
so.
give me a fucking break.
What? What?
That looks close. Good morning, Monty, 1973, Ace Yoko Club. Hey guys. Where you at? Where's my guys? There we are. I had to close it out. See you in there, said Joe. What's up, Rudy? Good, Rudy. Thanks for asking. Hope everything's going good. Maria Guatemala, good morning.
Ooh.
All right, we are sold out of hats.
Oh, we're done? That was fast.
People that were asking about the retro shirt to me. You know which one you guys want to see.
Yeah. Right there, let me please.
Please.
No,
I know what that
I'll
is
test it
now.
as I can for you, though.
Please.
Can. Please. Oh, damn, J. Gator. Good morning. You sure did.
Interesting.
It's looking good. Exactly. And don't forget the koozies. Basketball jersey. That's a tough one, Gary. I'm going to do that custom made.
Let me, is there any Cinderella teams left?
Princeton.
Really?
Yeah, they were number 14.
Is it down to the 16 now?
Yes. No, it's pretty sure it's 32 still, but because they got 16. Sorry, 16. Yeah, Princeton is an underdog, kind of 14. Then FAU is number 9. I think that's the highest 2 left.
Who's some of the slinging dicks still left?
Good morning, Dark Mesh.
Alabama, Houston.
Oh, thanks, Yoko Clem.
Wizzy,
I think you're coming tomorrow, right?
Gonzaga.
Or Gonzola.
Indiana lost to Miami.
Indiana lost?
Yeah, to Miami. UCLA still in there. UCLA and Gonzaga plays Thursday. That's the 2 seed and the 3 seed. Yeah, you got Alabama, Houston. Houston's playing Miami. Texas and Xavier's the other 2 and 3.
Morning, Wilbur's Afterbirth.
I'm going to do a skag.
All right.
How many are we on Riz?
We're over 1,000. Holding strong over 1,000. 1,074 now. It gets annoying, Cody, though. That's the thing. Morning, Dark Match Steve, Little Orbers Afterbirth. Good morning. Good morning, Matt Mickus.
Oh my gosh.
Unconventional warfare operator.
I don't think we got any Cash App, any Venmo, any PayPal, any bullshit, nothing. We're fucking broke.
Oh, no.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spot Show. Within the landscaping world, or maybe even like municipality taking care of the parks or all of that. Now, up north, you probably still got another 6 to 8 weeks before you got to start worrying about it. But here in Florida, man, grass clipping season's about a week or 2 away. And as you're looking at that mower, that bad boy that claims to go so fast in that Toro with the John Deere kicker, maybe your Cub Cadet, and you're like, man, you'll probably get another season out of it. You might. Or you could step up to the big boy leagues and get you a Skag. I got a Skag that's nearly 25 years old that's still running. The Turf Tiger 2, man, that's the elite. They even got 3-cylinder diesels. 40 horsepower, 28 horsepower Kawasaki. Plus the CEO, Randy's my friend. Go to skag.com, SCAG.com, and look at all their power equipment. I mean, they got everything from by the way, they got EV electric motors, electric ones too. Probably with schools and things like that, that would be a huge selling point. Probably way more expensive. But like if you're a school or like a municipality or something, you're like, yeah, we're very environmental friendly. We don't have the 3-cylinder diesel just making all types of pollution. We got the plug-in Willie. Skag makes a EVZ plug-in Willie. Stand-on mowers, walk-behind mowers, spreaders, sprayers, aerators, blowers, wheeled blowers, stand-on blowers, truck loaders, you name it, they got it. And it all starts with my good friends at Skag, skag.com. So, Lummy, I was going through some old bits, and I'm giving these to Blitz. I wrote them all down so I could go through them. Then I'm handing to Blitz, and he's going to put them up as podcasts. And these are some stuff. You may not even be able to find these on BubbaArmyRadio.com, I don't think. Some of them you probably can. But we're going to put them up as like filler for when we don't have something, exclusive, because we really only have 3 or 4 things that we can put up, and there's 7 days in a week. Yeah. And I like, anytime you go and search our podcast, anywhere you get your podcasting, anywhere, Apple, Spotify, Google Play, iHeart, tune in wherever your podcasting little hopper that you go to get your podcasts. Type in Bubba Army Podcast, and you'll see that we offer something every day. It could be a replay of a show. It could be the Monday exclusive show. It could be all kinds of different things. But I've went back and looked at some really somewhat controversial, different phone calls and interviews over our career. And I think I found some, and Blitz will sprinkle these in so that we have either a show or something like this for you to listen to every day. Here's what I got. I got uncircumcised talk with Dr. Mark. That one's for you, Anna.
Oh, thank you.
It's the ins and outs of circumcisions. Remember, Brent walks out. We were talking about Brent's truck.
Oh, yeah.
One day.
His
and he
crappy Nissan.
Yeah, he flipped out and walked. Brent flips out, walks out of the studio. I got another one. We were listening to old show bits when Manson first started with me, like Fuck You and the Fabio stuff and all that kind of stuff. Brent versus Janie Cakes. Remember when we gave my mom all the answers? Brent thinks that he was so smart, and we gave Janie Cakes all the answers. Mm-hmm. There's my boy, Greg White. Greg and Amy, 25. Love you, Greg. Always first to the scene. Can you say the Mapai Dop Jop Etop? Blitz, can you say that word when talking about a small person?
No.
Okay, so can we call it a small person stripper?
Yeah.
Okay. So we had a small person stripper in the Voyeur Dorm Girls in studio one day. We have a 16-year-old girl on drugs, and I end up calling her mother. This here is very infamous. In fact, Blitz thought it might already be up on YouTube, and if it is, maybe we repurpose it and redo it, because it was one of the most shocking calls I've ever got in my career. And do you remember? It was a 16-year-old boy from Orlando.
Oh yeah, it's up on YouTube.
We might want to.
I think I've even used it as a podcast before, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Well, if you did, then don't use it again. And if you didn't, play it up, put it up there. But let's repurpose it and maybe redo it.
Okay.
Because I don't think we got near the mileage up when we did it the first time. But this kid was this little African American.
May 9th, 2022. It was the podcast that day.
Oh, look at you. Looks like it's not going to be a podcast again. Potentially be a video. I think I could play it on regular radio. I don't know. But it is something that it's a must listen. And here's the NYC Tampa TPA liquor on the Cash App. Greg and Amy, as I mentioned before, and Will Wilson. And then Greg and Amy again. Will Wilson says he's blocked. I don't know. What?
We'll talk about it after the show.
Let me block them.
Why'd you do that, Lum?
First of all, who blocked Will? You did?
No, I did not block Will.
Did I block Will?
I don't know how to answer this, Blitz. I tried to help me out here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know how to answer this, Blitz, because I know I'll be out of here.
What?
That's what he said.
I don't know how to answer. Help me out here.
Oh, help me out of here. Who blocked him? Iggy?
No, he's not blocked.
Oh. Is it just he doesn't know what he's doing? Is that what we're going to go with?
Yes, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Do you want to whisper in my ear at break what's going on here?
I'll just send you a text.
Yeah, that's probably better. He has halitosis.
He has what?
Halitosis?
No, he doesn't have halitosis. He has alcoholism.
Oh, sorry.
No, I can whisper
which turns into that.
Right.
I did line him. Did you get any feedback on your beard?
Yes. Very, very happy. Best you've ever done.
The video's on Instagram, too.
Oh, it is? Fantastic. Go to our Instagram at the Bubba Army. And yesterday I had my Manscaped 4.0 hedge trimmer, beard trimmer, which is the only thing if you got a beard, you don't need to buy it. Just buy that. Has 20 different settings, including taking the guard off and going just straight down to into the trimmers. Oh, okay, yeah. Will, you're not blocked. You're not. I just had to shake the fleas, my friend. And so just you're not blocked, buddy. Let me thank you for the advice.
All right.
But man, go to manscaped.com. Don't we have a promo code there too at Manscaped? I think we do, Bubba. and buy this. They got all kinds of different products, the ball toner, all kinds of stuff. But man, if there was one product that you certainly would want to buy, it's this new. I mean, Lummy, since I've bought that, man, I haven't messed up your beard. Back in the day, Lummy, I'd forget which attachment to use, and I'd put a 2 on when really you needed a 3, and then you'd look like a fat, double-chinned Rosie O'Donnell
With the
5 o'clock shadow.
with a 5 o'clock shadow. And Lummy, and realistically, we only had 2 modes. It was shave and dye, and that's it.
Yes.
Now I can truly, because of my hedge trimmer, beard trimmer 4.0 on Manscaped, we know your setting is 7.5. And, you go a couple weeks and you get a little scraggly, and I just put 7.5 on, and I get it right back down looking like it's black, gray sprinkled AstroTurf. And then I reline your line. And then I shave the back of your neck. And, it's maintenance, my friend. Before, it was either feast or famine. You looked good as hell or you looked homeless.
And you did your new technique on the mustache where I think you went down to 6.5.
Yes, I went down to 7.
Okay, 7.
Just a half. But I think that kind of thins out the mustache a little. But now, when we're talking about how beautiful you are and how good your thing is, you're supposed to look into the camera.
Oh, I've been looking at it.
Oh, maybe I'm a little bit behind.
Yeah, and then I showed my neckline when you were talking about it.
There you go. I'm right now. You just showed a koozie.
Oh, you're way behind.
Yeah, well, in line.
The koozies from when we were talking about the merch.
Yeah, wow. I think maybe every once in a while on Rumble you have to maybe refresh.
Yeah.
If you go away from it, yes.
Yeah. Oh, so as I go around and navigate through other things I'm looking at for the show,
sometimes it'll pause it or slow
okay,
way down. Yeah.
Perfect. Lummy, now I think I'm live with you, Lummy. Raise your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, there you go. I'm about 13 seconds behind.
Not bad.
That's standard. But Lummy, look at that line. Look how good that all looks, buddy.
It does.
Did the boss lady? Did she say anything? Did she know that I trimmed it?
Yeah, she saw it on Instagram while I was still on the sports show.
Right.
And so she said how good it looked in the camera. And then when I
Look
got
at
home,
that
she said it
line.
better.
Look
Yes.
at that line.
Nice and straight.
See, now I think I've gained your trust now where I'm not going to rib you and give you like a racing stripe right down your mop top. Like I'm really pulling for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Rhett, on the other hand, said no way.
Yeah, well, screw him.
He really, I'm
going to be honest with you. Rhett, that was a test, my friend. That was a test.
Failed miserably.
That was like even Anna, she knows I'm a very handsy person, and every once in a while I'll be giving Lummy the gorilla elbow, and she's like, "Can I get a gorilla elbow light?" And I'll go in there and give her a little gorilla elbow light.
Right.
But at least, nonetheless, I'm getting to have some physical contact with her, and we're bonding. Like, and I don't think it's weird or anything like that at all. Because if it was, I'd have a red dot.
Elbows only. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use anything but my elbow. And I'm cognizant that Chris is watching at all times. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing anything to you that I wouldn't do in front of him. Like I'm not being creepy. And let's not forget you asked for it.
I did.
I don't say, Anna,
can't rape the willing, Bubba.
Slinging light elbows. Do you want one? Mm-hmm. She'll see me sometimes giving Lummy a really hard, aggressive elbow. He has no say so in his elbows.
No,
and then she'll say, "May I have one, please?" Mm-hmm. And in Blitz and I have a certain amount of I might grab Blitz's butt every once in a while or something like that. We have a certain
little
amount.
Bandit action.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or my thing with Blitz is I'm always trying to feel. I always try to feel his gun.
Right.
Like I try to, and a couple times I've caught
Touch his balls. Oh.
Like probably out of 100 times I've grabbed. I always go for his waistband to see where he's carrying. Mm-hmm. And he's like real kung fu about it. Like he's always trying to kung fu me off.
Yeah,
of it.
Someone's trying to grab your gun.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take it and shoot you with it. I'm just trying to feel it.
More of a reflex than anything.
I know, but he's trying to kung fu me. But probably out of 100 times that I touch him, probably about 4 or 5 times I've caught him not like it's in the car or he went whatever. Very rarely do I catch him, but when I do catch him without his gun, I make a big deal about it. Oh, I gotcha. I could be shooting you right now. You wouldn't be able to get it, So, Rhett, I have a little bit of a physical thing with everybody here, except you. And I was trying to develop a physical thing with you. And maybe some people are thinking this is sounding weird, but I'm truly not making it weird. And so I thought,
Rhett, why are you trying to make it weird?
Rhett has this scraggly ass Pomeranian beard, looks like Tom Bean's dogs on top of your chin, And it's just, your beard is unkept and not nearly as cool as it could be. Now, your hair's on point, but your beard looks crappy. And my beard trimmer would have trimmed it right on up nice. It would have we would have gotten.
He's on the dating scene. He needs to be kept up good.
Yeah, he didn't care. I guess 300-pound African-American women don't care about unkept beards. So anyway, I would, and you know how cool it would have been? You'd be like, yeah, you know what, let me jump down on that chair and you give me a little trim.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You're like, you're like a little bitch about it. And it hurt my feelings.
No, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. No, don't try to backtraddle don't the hell now. Don't backtraddle now, buddy.
Yeah, don't
No backtraddling.
Don't backtraddle.
Stop backtraddling on me, Rob.
Yeah, don't backtraddle. And now the offer's not even there. Like now I'm not even like you've made me backtraddle and hurt my feelings so much now that now you are the only one that I do not have any physical contact with.
I apologize.
Because I don't trust you. Once
Yeah,
you've lost,
you were backtraddling.
I'm sure he's
treading
devastated.
once you've lost my trust, I'm not gonna sit here and beg to be your
lost the love and feeling.
I'm not gonna beg to be your free beard trimmer. Trim it yourself, and obviously we see how well you can do. Not too good.
Yeah, not too good.
Did I mention the hats are sold out?
Yes.
Hats are sold out. The koozies are still. I ordered a massive amount of those, so there's a lot of those. There's some of the original OG hats, and this weekend with the Merch Crick, I'm doing a massive reorder because I think we're out of some Bubba Army size shirts and things like that. And Lummy, I'm going to try to get one of the old Bubba Army. Lummy, do you have the old Bubba, Air Bubba Fat Dunkin' a Donut artwork?
I just saw it a second ago, too.
Dunkin' a donut.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what. Yeah.
I was dunking a donut. The original
one.
Bubba Army shirt was me dunking a donut. That's the original, like, Power 93, Power Pig circa 1993 shirt that sold, literally, I'm not kidding you, I think they sold five or 10,000 of them.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah. Me and Joe Mama would go out and do my show live from from Y Mama, from literally a card table outside of a McDonald's.
Joe Mama from Y Mama.
And there would be, like, I'm not kidding you, 1,000 kids lined up to buy these shirts. And then I had Best of Bubba cassettes that Holly made that were $5. And if you wanted my autograph, it was $1. I was charging you $1 to get my autograph.
What a pimp.
What a dick. And a pimp. So anyway, let me back to my original deal. See if you can find me
Look for Air Bubba.
the Air Bubba artwork, because I might be able to get that to my people and they can recreate that. It's very simplistic drawings. Speaking of drawings, this is when I told you that I'd like the show to be kind of like have an animated group shot that we used for various promotional deals. We tried this, and this is what Caviar.
This is the old one, right?
Let me see here.
I can see the similarities.
No, Anna, you cannot.
The traps are about
the
the
traps
same?
really is what I was going to
not
say.
even.
The only thing that's different is
neck.
the abs.
Not even close.
Yeah, because
guys.
yours are more defined.
Please stop. Here is the original Bubba Army shirt.
Oh, my God.
And it's a fat guy dunking a donut. And
you're dunking a donut.
See it?
Yeah.
A fat guy dunking a donut. Let me save that.
All right, Blitz, if you could send it.
Or could we get?
It's on our Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I gotta think, Blitz, that just a regular graphic artist might be able just to maybe copy that, and then I don't even know, Lummy, that we put anything. Maybe the QR code on the back, or maybe I don't even know. Maybe we just sell them just like that. I don't know.
And the gray, or like, would you do a white or a black?
I'd probably just do a gray. What would the white be? What I guess it would be black shirt with white. No, because I don't think it would.
No, I meant just a white shirt. Because didn't you have a white one too, or no?
No, they were always gray.
Oh.
They were always gray. I don't think you change. I think you stick right here.
I agree.
Give it to the original.
Yeah.
Now you have that picture, that artwork of you. Now we've had more realistic ones sent too.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the JC taco ones?
Yeah.
Caviar tacos?
Taco Bob.
Do we have more realistic ones?
Well, yeah, I just sent one of them.
Of everybody? Yeah.
And then there's also that one.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's great. Those are both great. Here's me trimming Lummy's beard. This could have been Rhett, but Rhett's not cool.
And it might be dirty.
The reason why you don't like me doing this is because I can smell your breath and I can tell.
See, and that one of the reasons why Lummy is hesitant for me to give him a beard trim is because Lummy sits over there and sips on vodka all day. Which, listen, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, Lummy could even say, "Bubba, what? I'm getting low on vodka. Can we have maybe Scout and Big Gulp or somebody send me like? Oh, hold on, this person right here who sent us Metamucil, Ed Kelly.
Metamucil.
Yeah, I guess to soften my stool.
Oh, nice.
Ed Kelly sent me a box of Metamucil.
A case.
Bubba,
Nice.
eat one packet daily to help with pooping. Bubba for Army for Life. Ed Kelly. So thank you.
What a saint.
But just the same. We can have people sending us some Tito's vodka or something. And so you can be like, Bubba, I'm getting low on vodka, and I'm better drunk on the show than I am sober. And Lummy, I would be like, I don't even know of another radio personality that runs a major show that would say, okay, well, let's get you some vodka so we can keep you drunk and funny.
Well, thank you.
So the one thing Lummy tries to undercover, he tries to like mix it in a Gatorade bottle. Like we all don't know what really is going on.
Oh, no. I mean, I announced that. That's just the way I like it.
No, okay, I understand. But like, nonetheless, are you drinking right now?
No, I'm actually not.
See, that's a lie.
No, it's not. It's 100% not a lie.
Is it because you don't have any alcohol?
That is correct.
Do you want me to send Rhett down to buy you a bottle?
No, I'm okay. No,
but you're really
okay.
not.
We have some if he needs it.
No, I'm fine. I'm cool.
Have you not mixed any yet today? Maybe you want us? Do you need? Is it just too early
Look
on?
at you trying to be a responsible father over there.
Lummy,
no, I'm
you
good.
got
Impressive.
you got the equation down. You press hard early and then you back it off late so it evens out so that you're not drunk when you're driving.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But that would require you to start pressing hard now.
I do also have a doctor's appointment this morning after 12 o'clock.
And you don't want to smell like alcohol there too.
Well, and I'm getting blood tests done, so kind of want that to.
Well, here's the deal.
Not spike
and even though what you
Hey, good news, your levels are okay, but you're 0.12.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to call the
So,
cops.
Lummy, the reason why you're not drinking today is just because of a very rare doctor's appointment.
Yes, it's one of my 6-month checkups.
Okay. So, do you try not to go drunk?
Correct.
Because all you drinkers don't realize that you don't think that we can smell it, but we can smell it.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when a person gets close to
Like
you.
cigarette smokers.
Yeah. Like Dan goes out and burns a heater and he thinks we can't
He's
smell
a former cigarette smoker,
Well,
please.
You
Or
think he's
what's your
still
prediction
sneaking
on
it?
that?
My prediction on that is he's burning them in the carriage house.
Well, you said he's coming in tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have to ask him.
I mean, that doesn't.
Would he
nothing-
lie,
it's nothing-
possibly?
Yeah.
Well, but he might lie, but he also might admit it if he has been.
What if Dan gains like 30 pounds? He's
So
not
anyway,
smoking
Then he'll
anymore.
go right back to smoking.
I know.
I gave Lummy a little beard trim yesterday, and one of the reasons why Lummy doesn't like me to just spontaneously give him a beard trim is because I can smell the alcohol on him. Because he has to breathe, and the alcohol gets in your breath.
He's got to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, well, even if you keep your mouth shut, you breathe through your nose.
What?
So it's you can smell the alcohol through your nose. Hello.
Hey, good morning, Bubba. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah. Who's this?
This is Lummy's plumber.
Hi, Lummy's plumber.
Hey, I was watching YouTube yesterday, and I had no idea that the Ricky Bobby scene where he catches on fire, I had no idea that could really happen in racing. And I just was curious
Not
if
really. Not.
I mean, it kind of.
It could, but it would be.
Well, the video I seen was I think it was Rick Graves or somebody like that back in the 80s.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very rare thing for a driver to catch on fire. It can happen, especially with methanol-based cars that run alcohol because you can't see it. A lot of times when the Indy cars come in and get fuel, they run on methanol. They'll squirt. They have this automatic guy that's got this squirt hose, and he squirts when the guy pulls out. The fuel container pulls out of the hole. They'll squirt the hole just in case, like there's not a little trail of methanol that goes back to the headers. So they squirt that just to make sure it doesn't start a fire because alcohol burns. You can't see it. So yeah,
Right.
there has been some isolated incidents where racers have caught on fire. The Ricky Bobby deal. The NASCAR guys that would catch on fire, they run just high octane, like 114 fuel, and that's like regular fire. You can see that.
So have you ever been around a methane fire or
Yeah.
had any of those?
Yes, I have.
All right, I'll hang up. Listen to
All
the
right,
story.
see you later. I mean, I've been in racing enough that I never caught on fire. I take that back. I did. My legs caught on fire one time at Volusia when I was driving for Gene Lasker. The fuel line in a sprint car is right down by your feet, and my fuel line became.
Sorry about that, Sponge. I forgot to tighten the line.
Yeah, and I got out of my car and oh boy, if anybody had footage of this, I was rolling on the ground and right there on the front stretch, and the guys had to come put me out. I think I still have the uniform where it was singed. I think I still have it.
What were you weighing at the time?
Probably 290.
Oh, okay.
Probably about what I am now.
Okay, so you weren't like 488.
No, I couldn't. You can't drive a sprint car that fast.
Okay.
So Lummy, I spontaneously took you aside yesterday and said, "Hey, I think you need a beard trim." That always kind of freaks you out because you know I'm going to smell your alcohol.
Yes.
And I think I talked about it right here.
That you're not heavily intoxicated, but nonetheless, you've consumed quite a bit of alcohol this morning.
What kind?
It's always vodka.
Vodka.
It's always vodka.
Vodka.
Switch places here on it.
Yep.
No, but Anna,
don't you think this looks so much better?
Head back.
Now, Lummy, are you nervous? I mean, are you just overall genuinely a nervous person when you have to deal with me up close?
Just deal with you, period.
Yes.
Lummy, you're going to look hot.
Oh, yeah.
Lummy,
see the line.
you crinkled up your neck. Yeah, don't crinkle your neck. Got fat.
Why are your eyes dilated?
Because I've been drinking. Say it.
I've been drinking.
Lummy, have you ever had a job where you could just drink on the job?
Like your boss encourages it.
Yes.
Lummy's just being hit with all these questions. You know, he's just like, please make this go away. Lummy's so scared right now.
And you get mad at me when I talk because
Yeah, you're on his neck, so if he starts talking.
And you're like, you're dumb. Talking.
Lummy, look at your eyes. You're just like, please make this stop. I'm scared.
I'm scared, Bubba.
Bubba, I'm scared.
Like David
It's going to
Hernandez.
be fine. Leave me alone. Go eat some ziti.
Look how much better it already looks.
Tell her to stop. That's not nice.
Sorry.
Lummy, I even stick up for you and tell her to stop.
He
Shut
speaks
up.
to me with sign language.
There you go. Yeah, give me that little fucking. Give me that pouty lip Willie.
Mm-hmm. Look at Lummy giving me the effing pouty lip Willie.
Stop trying to seduce Bubba.
Hold up.
He's not going to fall
You're a very attractive man, Lummy.
Oh,
for it again.
But look, that's the start of it. Now watch when I get done. You got the start?
Yep.
Now watch when I get done.
Lummy, what are your friends? You don't have who's some of your best? You don't see Sweet Lips Lou doing this for you.
No, not at all.
Be careful. Don't make him look like Fat Rosie O'Donnell again.
Now look at that, Lummy.
And now, see, Lummy, the one thing people don't know is I leave that little spot right there because that's where your scar is. That's where your dog bit your face off.
Yes.
So I
Fowler.
Yeah.
The reason why
That's why I keep that there.
you running. The reason why you don't like me doing this is because I can smell your breath, and I can tell that you're not heavily intoxicated, but nonetheless, you've consumed quite a bit of alcohol this morning.
What kind?
You're just playing again. There's also some footage from this weekend. Blitz went to a cool car show, and then we went to the River O' Green deal.
Blitz, were there some badass cars there?
Yeah, there's some decent ones.
Like, what was the most impressive car there for you? I mean, different people have different, if I asked MJ, it probably would have been the coolest Corvette. But like you're pretty well-rounded on what you like. Like, if you saw a Bugatti there, you'd be like, man, Bugatti, right?
Yeah, there was not a Bugatti there.
But, like, what was the coolest car?
I mean, I like the...
Is that a Ford GT?
Yes. That one, the one in front of it's probably, a lot of people will call that one a very cool one.
What's that?
The new GT.
The new Ford GT?
Yeah.
Which, that's the one that Elder Ford sued Cena for flipping, isn't it?
No, the first one was. There's a new one.
Oh, how much? And is each dealership get like one?
Yeah, I mean, they're a couple years old now, but yeah.
Are they fast?
Yeah.
Faster than Jay's Taycan?
No.
Poor.
Ooh, that's ugly.
That's what Anna's going to be running when she wins
way.
the lottery.
That's ugly.
That one, I like that one.
The Beamer. You're a big Beamer guy.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not the coolest car there. I like it.
Yeah. It's a nice looking car. What is that, a 700 series?
8.
Whoa.
It's an M8 competition.
And new?
Grand Coupe.
New?
Yeah, newer, yeah.
What's that thing go for, 200?
Not quite, no. 150 maybe.
So that's the coupe, but not a sedan.
Grand Coupe.
Not
Grand Coupe, Anna.
Right.
You're going to sleep with him, you better know.
I understand. I was learning that a coupe or a coupe has 2 doors. A Grand Coupe has 4 doors.
What is that, like an old Z28 or something?
Yeah, just
bunch of nonsense. Oh, what's that?
Lamborghini.
Heller still got his Lamborghini?
I believe so.
Hell yeah! I should have the smart car down there.
I know.
Although that one's pretty cool.
That one is cool.
Although I bet you didn't have as cool lights as I do. Yeah, and you do need a winch to get yourself out of a mud puddle because these things are. Does he got like a lift kit with like
it's all jacked up. He's got like 12s on that thing.
They ride
That's
like
funny.
horrible. Did you see any
that one won Best of Show.
CLS 55s?
No.
On the back of a flatbed totaled?
No, there was none of those there.
This green one here won Best of Show?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's a Viper.
A Viper won Best of Show?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's unique.
Are they still considered fast or no?
They're cool.
So far, there's not a car that I see here that maybe that second Ford GT, maybe. So, Anna, did you go to the car show with?
No. I didn't leave the house that day.
Just stayed in bed.
I lived in bed. This is the day before that.
I guarantee you went to this.
Yeah, this
me
is her
filming.
video, yeah.
Yeah. Blitz goes to cool-ass car shows. Anna goes to a bunch of stupid people celebrating St.
I
Patty's
didn't
Day.
even want to go.
It was my idea to go.
Yeah.
And I would have stayed longer.
I hate people. Oh, there you go. See, you got that. I spotted that.
Those bitches?
Yeah, they're shaking their booties.
Is it the Heller boat?
No.
What a stupid event.
Blitz, how much green dye do they got to put in the river?
A lot, because there's a boat that constantly puts dye in the river, like nonstop.
And is it
kill all the
is it
animals.
bad for the environment?
So they say it's not bad at all.
What's PETA say?
I'm sure PETA says it's completely
Right.
bad.
All right, what do
I'm
you
sure,
say?
I'm sure the truth is somewhere in between.
So anyway, Lummy, when I come back, I might as well finish out before I go to words, and then I'll come back with this fat girl that can smuggle alcohol bottles into her butt because she's. And what she doesn't realize is you fat girls out there, and this comes from a fat person. So at least, Lummy, Anna, I think I got fat person standing, don't I?
You do, yes.
Right. To be like a black guy could talk about a black guy.
Right. It's
White
one
guy
of the very few things you can talk about freely.
Fat white people.
You have fat privilege.
And I think this is a fat white girl.
I'd say.
Okay. I can't get in trouble for talking about her.
Mm-mm.
I identify close to her.
Mm-hmm.
So when I will come back with her having a 55-inch ass, and she can smuggle full-blown fifths of whiskey into the nightclubs with her ass.
That's impressive.
I'm glad your I bet your family's very proud of you.
She's not tan enough.
But I was going to talk about remember, Lummy, one of the craziest phone calls I've ever got in my life, and that was a 16-year-old boy. Now, Rhett's going to try to find this, and we might repurpose it, re-thumb it up, redo it, re-release it, because it's very shocking. It's only 22 minutes and 52 seconds long. And when I was in Orlando, I think we might have been on JRR at the time when we were syndicated in Orlando. We as we are now, but we were on JRR.
Yeah.
And this kid calls in, and he's an African-American. He identifies himself as a 16-year-old African-American kid, I think. And his dad is this prominent evangelical pastor that also has a radio show that's on the Christian radio station in the morning. He's the morning man for the Christian radio station. And the kid calls in and he says, my dad is going to die. He's been diagnosed with cancer or something. And I've been keeping this in for years. And I thought maybe I'd call you and tell you about it, but I don't know what to do. And he was like, and my dad's a fellow radio guy. So, we're all ears at this point. Mm-hmm. And he's like, my dad has been molesting me.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like,
plot twist.
What?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, hold on. You just can't throw that on a guy. Like, maybe you're just a 16-year-old punk that doesn't get his way, and you're just going to, you can't throw that. I was trying to be like, do man code and be like, stick up for the dad. Be like, listen, we don't know. Let's go ahead and pump the brakes on this one there, Junior, and let's kind of try to wade through this. So he says, or I mentioned or something, he mentions that his dad does mornings on a Christian radio station in Orlando, and I said, well, let's call him. So the kid goes, yeah, let's. So we call this guy live on the air, and this kid accuses his dad of, taking him around the woodshed, and the dad doesn't deny it.
Yeah, he just says, like, now's not the proper time or
like,
something like that.
Jimmy, Tommy,
let's not do this right now.
Let's not do this now. Let's not do this now. And I'm like, what? Hold on there, Father Whoopi. You're trying to say this might have happened. He's like, let's not go there. Let's burn it. I'm like, yeah, like if Tyler was to call another radio station up and said, my dad molested me, and I'd be like, whoa, hold on. Where in the hell are we getting this?
Right.
I mean, Tyler, you blatantly lying. Like, come on, buddy. Like, seriously. His reaction never is like that. It's never like, whoa. Like if somebody would accuse you of something like that. Like Blitz, if your brother's son would call you up live on the air and be like, Uncle Blitz, you're like, listen, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to come over and kill you right now.
I'm going to kill you. You
have a gun, right?
Yeah.
Shoot your ass.
So we're going to try to repurpose this, maybe bring it back to life, because it is good.
Yes.
I got, and all of this stuff is Blitz is going to sprinkle in on our podcast. When Sal called me as the fake Howard, Billy, I had this guy named Billy, and he had he was this local band called Hell on Earth, and he was going to do a live on air suicide at a not on my show, but at our gig. And this is when the internet was just first starting, like in
they're going to
2001. They were going to dial up, do it or something. I don't know how they were going to do it. He was in the studio. He got in trouble. I got another segment. Guy's dog got shot by the cops. Terry Weigel, the porn star, Lummy. She and the ICP, Insane Clown Posse, on the phone. Nina Hartley on the phone, and I said the uncircumcised talk, right?
Yes.
So I'll get that list. Lummy, I want you to hand that list to Blitz.
10-4.
And he'll get working on it. And then, Rhett, did you produce the 16-year-old calls in and my pastor dad molested me? Did you do that, or was that under somebody else's regime?
No, that was someone else.
Can you find that? And
yeah, I actually got it up right now.
Oh, great.
God bless.
And if you need a beard trim, don't ask me, okay, bud?
All right,
Appreciate it.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Can I pee the next break?
You can go right in now.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm good. Say it.
I'm good. Excuse me, everyone. Ooh, there's this new restaurant that I want to try out. I wonder if anyone's been there. Well, even though I think most of you guys are not local. It's called the Twisted Indian. And it's Indian food, but I think it's Indian Mexican. So you can get an Indian style burrito. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Trickest of Knees. Big Longer, what's up? Felix the cat. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Dutch Duke. Let's go to his house. That looks so good. There's been so many jujitsu, fucking DJ names. No more, no more.
Punk Nasty. Wouldn't trick me, Ashley. Mary Mac. Rod. Right there, still there. Big lunger.
Seth Wiley, Matthew Hoxie, my man, who I'll redo the gimmick. I got actually 4 of them. Brian Payne.
Big lunger. Trick me, Ashley.
Brian Kine's father.
Horrible Bandit Tingle Tour. Absolutely atrocious. Good morning, Delaware Tim. Or Eagle 90. Good morning, Hall of Fame Grouper Lips. Being 1354. Wonder DST not duck. Hall of Famer Iggy McGillicuddy. What's up, Kevin Barnett? Good morning.
That's right. Ever since I was bitten by a house as a boy, I communicate with home. Your next house told me you can find it on realtor.com.
A new doc on Netflix about Waco, Texas. And that the David Koresh. I did see something about that, but I already saw a David Koresh one. Is this a different
David
one?
Koresh.
Am I
That
saying
was
that right?
2006, Carlos.
David Koresh. Waco, right? That was the Waco deal?
Yeah. He was Jesus.
He's dead.
I hope he's dead.
Did he, I forget how it ended. This is so sad. Did he end up killing himself or?
I think the building burned
David
down.
Koresh?
The building burned down.
No, I know, but it says that he died from a gunshot wound to the head.
I think they all killed because the smoke started getting, so they all started killing themselves.
Right, that's what I thought. Hummel Beats, Big Mathox, Fish on J.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Thank you to Big Mike and his lummy Scotty for single-handedly making me the coolest guy at the Gator Nationals. With the most badass lithium battery, full lights, 3-inch lift kit, golf cart, electric golf cart. Got it from Southwest Florida Golf Carts. You can get your e-bike, your e-motorcycle, your golf cart, lithium, lead, gas, doesn't matter. Go to flgolfcarts.com. He's currently working and repairing on Big Red's golf cart, and I think Dan's golf cart took a lick too. So he's working on both of those. Love you, Big Mike. Thank you so much. flgolfcarts.com. Venmo, Seth Wiley, Matt Hoxie, my bestest of buddy from Charleston, South Carolina, Brian Payne, and Ryan Kine's father. All on the Venmo, and then Fish on the J on the Cash App. Things are picking up nicely here, Lummy. Thank you. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all at the Bubba Army. There's been, I'm looking into my Truist account, and they put some type of fraud protection on my Zelle. I think Blitz, they were freaked out by how many Zelles I got in one day.
Right.
And they're like, something's fraudulent. So I got to actually physically call them today to try to get that handled. So hopefully we'll have this. We had the Zelle hooked up for about 2 days. And then they're like, man, this account went from getting no Zelles to getting like 10 Zelles. Red flag, which I guess is good because, you want your bank to probably be overly aggressive on that. But it gets a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, like they're just really aggressive. There's this fat chick. Is she from Miami? I thought maybe she was from Miami. I don't know how I saw that.
She got a big ass.
I have a 55-inch ass, and I use it to smuggle booze into bars. Well, you know why? Because you can't get anybody to buy you a drink, for one, and you have to have your own. Will Wilson, 10 on the Cash App. Thank you so much, Will. Yeah, nobody's buying this hog. But you know what? Even if she's this big, even big, heavy girls, at the end of the night when it's closing, can get laid.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Not every dude. There's going to be, now, not every girl might not necessarily want to get laid. So maybe she's a good girl. If you see a girl walking out of a bar at closing time and she's cute, or even if she's fat and she's not
cute and fat.
Yeah, but if you have a vagina and you're over 18, you can find somebody to fill that vagina.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be somebody the size of me, or it might be somebody who looks like Dan, and anything in between. But nonetheless, no girl should ever be unfilled if she chooses. Now, there's some girls that probably walk into their cars that don't want. They're just, they're being good girls.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a relationship. They're asexual. Like Anna, I'm sure there's many a times you walked from brunch or walked out of a place by yourself, got into Gus, and went home and got no D.
Or just went back home with my friends.
Right. But a lot of times by yourself with no D.
Yes.
Because that was your choice. That was your choice.
Patricia Collins, $20 PayPal. And
thank you.
Susan Poitras, $100 cash PayPal.
Love her. Is she going to be at $199?
Yes, she is.
Susan P. Love her. But Anna, nonetheless, the nights that you did that, it was your choosing.
I would hope so, yes.
At the end of the night.
That I could have got some D, but said, you know what? No thanks.
At the end of the night, if you had approached a dude at, 2:45 closing time, and there's a bunch of dudes there, and you would have walked up and said, hey, what's your name? My name's Brian. Hi, Brian. How about coming back to my place and really throwing it to me?
Yeah, that's a conversation I've never had.
No, I understand, but you as a woman...
Yes, you have the power to do that.
Guys don't have the power to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't. We'll get put in jail, slapped, or both.
Mm-hmm.
Or labeled.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the one thing that's not fair about society. Girls can get laid anytime they want. Us guys, it's a very fine equation. whether we get it or not.
Yeah, there was a pretty famous study. I don't know if it was done at maybe University of Austin, Texas or something, but they had like an attractive man and an attractive woman, and each one propositioned 100 people to have sex with them in like that moment or later that day. I think it was like 98% of the men, when approached by the hot girl, said yes. Probably the other 2% thought it was a setup. And I think maybe only like 1 to 5% of the women that were approached by the hot guy said yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was 0. Let me find the study for you.
So even if you're a hot dude, let alone some loser like me and Rhett, well, even though you're a hot dude, Dan Diaco style.
Tree Life 804 $20 rent.
And that's on the Rumble, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Lummy, what's our Rumble number? 1353? That's what I got.
1360.
We used to be 2,000 before our account got screwed up, but we are working on that. It's our number one priority. Thank you. Especially for Bubba 199. Anna's looking for her statistics. But even if Dr. Diaco, hot, rich, driving a Ferrari, walks up to, a chick, again, you said, Anna, it might be a 5 to 10% at best closing ratio. Meanwhile, if a hot chick walks up to a dude, her percentage of closing, did you say was 98, 95?
It was close to 100%.
Right.
Here's the thing is, a guy, this is generally, a guy has to like spit game and work to get that. A girl could literally walk up to a dude and be like, hey, do you want to bang?
Right. Because we're wired so differently.
Yeah.
You girls are wired where you want to kind of like, feel a little courted, feel like you know me, feel like we just want a piece of ass.
Yeah, you want to like know our names and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you have to
I
think
could literally take a hot chick home and not know her name. And I would probably try to get her number just in case she was, a recall.
Right. In case you want to bang her again.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the study here, but I'll send it anyways. But yeah, very, very different results. And I think the reason, at least this is what evolutionary biologists say, is that the consequence of a bad mating decision is far a heavier cost for a female than a male. So women have to be the more selective sex because we have the risk of getting pregnant.
Well, I wonder if that's if guys should throw in the I have a vasectomy with a condom.
No, it doesn't matter. These are like deeply seated psychological mechanisms where we have to be more selective because we have the risk of getting pregnant, and we don't want to sire the offspring of a guy who's a jobber or is unreliable or not responsible.
Which just goes to show you that you women are far more smarter and make better decisions than we do.
I wouldn't say that either.
Well, I know. I mean, you have
just when it comes to maybe mating.
Yeah, you have the ability to reason through sex more than we do. We just want to blast, and you actually have like a little equation that you go through saying this could result to something that I regret later on down the road.
Right, but what they're trying to do now is they're trying to socialize women to act like men. So there's a lot of third wave feminism is like, listen, you can bang like a dude.
Hold on, it's called what?
But you can't.
Third wave feminism?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm all for it. Let me ask you what my new topic is.
What's your new topic, Bubba?
My new favorite topic?
Your new favorite topic.
Third wave feminism.
Oh, nice.
Where a chick walks up and asks if you want to blast. Oh. I love that. Supposedly Iceland's like that. My buddy who used to fly to Iceland all the time said that women, like the culture is that the woman is the aggressor. Like, that's what culturally. I wonder if that's true or not.
I don't think so.
Hey, Alexa, in Iceland, do the women ask the guys out? You got to dumb it down for her.
From turnpaperwarehouse.com. The guy usually asks the girl out and she either accepts or gives a prepared speech about why she cannot go on.
I'm not talking about where I live, bitch. I'm talking about Iceland. I was told, hey, Alexa, are Iceland women more loose, slutty, if you will?
On average, women in Iceland are 5 feet 6 inches tall.
There you go. I think in Sweden, I think this is where they're the loosest.
Really?
I think so, because it's the most, like, quote, egalitarian.
And hottest, too.
I would say that, I know this sounds weird, the Swedish girls that leave Sweden are typically the hottest. The ones that stay are not.
You mean like the ones that are...
Like, they always go traveling somewhere cool.
You mean the big girls, the big Sweden girls that have digging up potatoes? for pops.
The ones that can't tan stay where they are. The ones
Yeah.
that can leave is what I've noticed.
Imagine this scenario. It's 1982. You're a student at Florida State University. Sounds like Stephen Diaco. You're good looking and you're a male. An average looking, this was done 13 years ago in 2010. An average looking female student approaches you on campus and says, I've been noticing you around campus lately and I find you very attractive. Would you like to go to bed? Would you like to go to bed with me tonight? You respond in which of the following ways? I'm flattered, but no thanks. Your question offends me more your question offends me. My moral sensibilities, absolutely not. Yes, please. Why wait till tonight? That's what. I mean, can we be Blitz? I know that you love her, and Lummy, I know you love your wife, and you know, I got to merge Crick, and Rhett has an African American girl right around the corner, Monica. Is there anybody here that says anything other than C? Because I'm saying C.
I mean, it depends, but probably.
Remember, they said an average looking.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. C. Average looking is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the average look, but generally, yes.
Yeah. And that's barring the fact that you're not dating a hot chick.
No, of course.
Right. This was precisely the scenario that the Russell Clark and Elaine Hatfield set up in their now famous study. What? Is that not what? Did I not say the names correctly?
Is it Elaine?
I said Elaine.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
What did I say, Lummy?
Elaine.
Okay, sorry.
Completely blew though, and you blew my momentum and everything. Bitch.
I'm so sorry. I heard something else.
Jewish cackle.
My bad.
Elaine Hatfield. However, two people set up in their now famous study, and it turns out that 75% of those male students who were propositioned said yes. So see, there you go.
I thought it was way more than that.
These researchers set up the same scenario again, except this time the student who was approached were female, and the student doing the proposition were a male. All right, Anna, much like what you talked about.
Yeah.
How many women do you think said yes? Keep in mind this was involved in average-looking male students approaching good-looking female students. Guess how many said, yeah, sure, let's go. None. Another study asked college men and women how many lifetime sexual partners they would likely have. Two, the average of men have. Two, the average of men's responses was more than 60. The average response for the woman was 2.7. Everybody lies about that. Everybody lies about how many partners you've had.
No, would ideally like to have. That's different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so men was essentially as many as possible, and women wanted to keep it lower.
Women want to keep it lower, and they want society to think that they're lower. But they always, like when a girl, add 10. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
Add 10.
Yeah.
With a guy, you may never even get an answer, you know. Lummy has asked me this many a times on an after show, and yes. I've actually done the math.
The quadruple digits?
That doesn't matter. What does it matter? I mean, it's like, do you include oral? Is it just Intercourse? Back in the Power Pick day, I was big in oral. I'm not big into oral anymore. I'm just not. I mean, I like it, but I can't. You know, I can't complete the party with just that.
Right.
I've
tongue hurts.
Yeah, my tongue hurts. So this big girl here, everybody's got a TikTok, from some bitch that'll clean your house topless to some bitch that's got a big ass and can smuggle booze into a bar.
And she has OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, the OnlyFans kicker. Don't forget, we have OnlyFans, too, at the Bubba Army.
And she kind of she acts like she could stuff that, you know.
That fifth of whiskey?
Yeah, but really, I think it was a lot smaller bottle that actually was in the video.
A big-hipped TikToker has gone viral by revealing the ultimate party trick, stowing bottles of alcohol between her butt cheeks. Steph Oshiri shared her unique talent to her 210,000 followers. And if being fat gets you I mean, I should have 1 million. But I guess it would require me to take off my shirt and really show my fatness, right? I just don't think fat guys that are regularly dressed in a basketball pair of shorts and some T-shirt, wearing black, trying to look a little less fat, I think a fat guy that's not proud of being fat doesn't do that good.
No.
But a fat girl who lets her fat out does really good. Society also, is very judgy when it comes to fat guys versus fat girls.
Yeah.
Well, body positivity is really only for women.
Body positivity. I love it. Never heard of that.
Really?
No.
Well, don't forget they're a protected class.
Are they really? Are we going to get thrown off of Rumble immediately?
I mean,
body positivity. Now, are we talking about fat girls?
Pretty much.
Generally, yes.
Okay, well, I am a fat guy.
Man, no one cares.
Yeah, society doesn't care for you. Sorry.
Anyway, she posted a slew of clips featuring the junk that she can fit in her 55-inch tank.
Oh, my God.
I was just joking, she said with a short laugh while revealing her ability to clip in a clip with more than 470,000 views. While it's humiliating, she admits in the caption, she explained that it allowed her friends to drink cheaply. So, Lummy, do we have a clip that we could potentially play? Now, see, that's sleight of hand.
Yeah.
That's sleight of hand.
Here's the rest
right.
of her TikTok.
Yeah, her TikTok is just. And by the way, people know. I mean, I sneak alcohol in, and I don't have a 55-inch ass.
Don't play that video. I don't know if it's
I'm not
see-through.
playing any of these.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Blitz, I'm going to play them here, and then if we can play them on you, we can replay them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Potentially. Anna, so should I do this one? Should I play this one right here?
I was just worried about her top being slightly see-through. That was my concern.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm
Okay.
just not gonna play.
Yeah, she's disgusting.
Like I can't tell if that's see-through or not.
Not my thing, but like I
But
can
Rhett's
see
got
how
an
some
erection.
I can see how some guys would like that.
She got a.
Listen, can I tell you why? Listen,
Tis,
can I tell you why I can't? Oh, listen,
moose
if
and knuckle.
if it's 3:00 in the morning and she's the only one left, and she wants me, I'm just going to be able to say, listen, I just don't know if my penis is big enough to get through all that real estate.
Right.
That's and that's
It's not you, it's me.
It's not you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can't play that
I've
one.
been working out. I just want these
How's she
to
been working out?
be like this,
Holy Jesus!
Oh, you just want
and
that?
then I'll be happy.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's a certain segment of the population that absolutely loves that.
yeah.
Oh,
It
when
looks
she
like
gets rid of the yoga
looks
pants,
like-
so
Looks like a catcher's mitt.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
She catch?
Moose. Knuckle.
Whoa.
You like?
No.
It's fat.
Disgusting.
Yum
Her,
yum
her
yum.
boobs are pretty good.
Yeah.
Working out. I just want these to be like this.
What? You just that one little change is not going to make a difference, okay?
Right.
Like me and Blitz aren't going to look at you and be like, "Hey, Blitz, if she just would lose that little bit on the side,
Yep.
she's all mine." Oh, you're going to fight me for her? Okay, you got it. Put your dukes up, kid.
Right.
We're fighting for
So
this.
I think those yoga pants are helping
Thank
keep everything
you.
in
Well,
because
of
there's some
course.
other ones.
her
that
waist
are-
I'm an
Small.
opportunist, okay? If there's a hole in my leggings or my pants, I'm going to seize the opportunity and use them to film. Also, look at this dress. This is how I know I'm losing weight.
Oh my
because
God.
The dress actually
Giant.
fits me. So, I'm excited.
All right,
I'm
Blitz.
an
Now, Blitz, hold on.
opportunist.
Blitz, you can play this one.
Okay.
This one's fine. This is the girl that we're talking about. Her name's Stepho
O'Sherry, I
O'Sheary.
think.
Steph O'Sheary. Go follow her. Don't go follow her. I'm not
Why
trying
are
to
you
promote
promoting-
her at all.
We're just
But listen, let's
confused.
not. I don't want anybody to misconstrue that I am trying to I just went and found a fat girl and I'm trying to make fun of her now. No,
She's not bad looking at all.
She's very cute in the face.
Yeah. Oh.
But I want everybody to understand that I just didn't seek out a fat girl so I could make fun of her. It's posted. There's a big news story about how she can smuggle booze inside of her 55-inch ass.
Or between the cheeks, not.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not talking about, not actually in her body, but like
Between her
exteriorly between her
body.
fat folds. Right?
Well, her cheeks, yeah, but yeah.
So this was a news story that's out there, and we're covering it. I'm just not arbitrarily making fun of a fat girls. Some fat girls will work under certain situations. I would think that if I saw this girl at the Roundup, Lummy, and she was at 3:00 in the morning, and she wanted to maybe just pretty face. She does have a pretty face.
She's got great proportions,
that
even
would
though
be-
she is wearing shapewear.
That would be pretty face oral. That's
Yeah.
all I would get from her. I don't have the equipment to do anything else. Ty J, on the other hand, might be able to do something for this girl.
Wow.
Blitz, on the other hand, a couple well-hung guys, might be able to help this girl out with her needs. I don't think I could have intercourse with this girl. I don't think that I have the weaponry to be able to infiltrate her battlefield.
Right.
Okay, if there's a hole in my leggings or my pants, I'm gonna seize the opportunity and use them to film. Also, look at this dress. This is how I know I'm losing weight. Because
Man, I got to think that if I put that same dress on, that I would even look better than that. Like that my ass and hips are better than that. Maybe. Maybe we should buy a dress and see.
the dress actually fits me. So, I'm excited.
I just
I'm
don't,
gonna-
I just tell you something else. Okay, Blitz, don't play anymore.
Okay.
I don't like it when
Weird.
black
But-
girls think they're all that. I'm sorry, fat girls. I like when
got black pants on.
I like when black girls think they're all that. Like I'm a big fan of of a lot like Halle Berry and Rihanna and all. Well, not pregnant Rihanna.
Not lately.
But I'm just saying. I have no problem with black girls having swag. I meant fat girls. Like you're not all that. But I guess you kind of are because you got you're making a lot. I mean, I guess
she's
you
on
kinda
the
are.
she's on the cusp of being able to pull it off.
Okay, there you go.
But there's
Weird.
some that like make her look like a beauty queen, and they think they're all that.
Yeah. So the official ruling, Blitz, is that this chick is borderline almost being able to think she's all that.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, not for me, but I get it. Like, whatever.
Not for me, but definitely Rhett. Rhett, I'm thinking
That's
that
Rhett all day.
Rhett, this is probably you all day. This is the size of girl you like, right?
Oh, 100%.
No, for real.
No, for real.
Like, if you
and honestly, like, I totally get it.
Yeah, she's
Me too.
got good proportions.
Yeah.
She's got a pretty face.
Yeah, me
and
too.
also about girls
Okay.
thinking that they're all that. If I may just make one criticism, the reason why that's the case is because of men. Because she gets tons of attention.
Yes.
She has an OnlyFans. All these guys who are like, let's just call them like losers or lame, they're hitting her up. They're giving
No,
her
big
all
girl-
this
big girl like
attention.
her.
Guys who fetishize fat girls in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Queen,
she
you're so
thinks she's a
beautiful.
10.
Yeah. So she's a
So
10
she's
and
walking around with this attitude like, oh, I'm the shiz, I'm a
Right.
model. It's like, bitch, you ain't anything, but all
And-
these guys are giving her attention so that
not
that
only
gives her
attention,
evidence.
but money.
Yeah,
Not only
absolutely.
attention, but she's probably making a pretty damn good
That's
living.
probably
of being
her only
Of being a
job.
cuter big girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at this point, I'm gonna have to probably stand corrected. This girl probably should have all the swag in the world. Who
Yeah.
am I to judge? Bitch probably makes more than me.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa!
poor camera.
Is
Weird, but okay.
Let's. I think you can play this.
what does it say?
Let's
Slam it
see.
down.
Let's see you slam it down and stuff.
Oh gosh.
I don't think we have a camera here at the PRN that I could be that aggressive with. We would break it, and then Blitz would be mad. Did you know you just broke our camera?
I'm not putting up with this.
Oh dear.
Blitz, some of those sports GoPros that have the protective covering might be able to handle this,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, I wish
Man,
she farted.
imagine if she
Every time I film content, it's
she
like,
sape top on your fape copy.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
Can you please do it? I'm gonna die.
Bubba, you okay over there?
I can't breathe.
I'm gonna die.
Does Anna get me in a chokehold or did a fat girl sit on my face? Either one, I can't breathe.
Oh.
Taking short little puffy breaths so that you can live.
Oh dear.
oh, this is like the second time today I've busted my fucking elbow.
Oh,
Ow. Every time I film
There's a
content,
weight
it's like,
to
why
let's do it again, Bubba.
There's a weight.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, there you go. She's a big girl, and she can smuggle in booze into bars
Yeah,
with her
whatever.
55-inch.
Hey, God bless her.
And she's making money, and she's a big girl, and she's pretty, and everything else. Every other disclaimer I could say to potentially not get in trouble. I think we're big. We're big girl fans.
Oh, cool. I mean, do to you, the Big Girl Nationals.
Yeah, we need to do that again.
Yes, please.
The big girl games.
I'll bring the snacks.
I need to do it. And Blitz, it needs to be the same exact, like the high jump needs to be on hay bales.
Yes.
The truck push, the half a lap race, and then the booty shake. than the booty shake.
Can we do like a food competition?
What do you mean? Like a hot dog eating contest?
Something like that, maybe with pies or maybe a cake, ice cream sundae.
Oh, I would certainly like to add
Okay,
a
yeah,
possible.
I'd be happy.
All
to,
right, so
to
we
do
got
that.
the last one's always the hay bale booty shake.
Mm.
Then we have the truck push. Then we have the half a lap foot race.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the high jump. And then you're saying we have a big table out and you want them to eat what particular food if we were to do, what
maybe like a dessert platter, maybe a little cake, little ice cream.
Not like
but is it like the
speed eating, like a hot dog?
Is it just eat?
It's who can eat the most in like 12 minutes.
Well, first of all, let's make it 10.
Or 10 minutes.
And I think that, and why do you want something so smeary and
some people like watching it.
Yeah, but you could have half of it on your face. Whereas a hot dog, you either eat the hot dog or you don't.
Yeah, you eat
whereas,
as fast as
Blitz, if you had like a cream pie or cupcake, you could literally have a half of that on your face.
Right.
It's a little bit harder to determine the true volume.
Yeah, you don't want cream pie all over your face.
Yeah. Anna, I think hot dogs would, because that kind of is a little suggestive.
How about just
Anna,
a cake?
No, how about, listen,
Well,
I'm
you
going
just
to
said
let
you
you,
can't.
I'm going to let you, listen to me, bitch, work with me. It's my
You're right.
It's my competition.
Yeah.
And we're not calling it the Big Girl Nationals. We're just calling it the Big Girl Games. So for the Big Girl Games, we'll put an eating competition in there. That's your idea.
Yeah.
But within that idea, I would like it to be a hot dog eating contest.
Is there any opportunity for like a sweet thing versus a savory thing? All right, we'll do hot dogs.
Is this what you deal with?
We'll do Zuber dogs.
You have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
My fantasy is cake, Bubba. That's fine. All right.
Do you want to? You want to fulfill your fantasy?
It's my fantasy.
You want to be wet while
my
you watch the Big
Girl National Fantasy is not hot dogs. It's cake.
You also added in the last time we talked about it a belly flop distance.
Oh,
slip and slide.
Yeah.
Slip and slizide.
Ooh, I'm starving.
Yes, you are.
And then after the race, girls eat
Any
free.
action on the shoes?
Not that I know of. I mean, I haven't looked at every order and filling them as I go.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Craig Merch.
Like, try 1500. Thank you for finding us on Rumble. Thanks up to everyone on YouTube. Corn dogs are a little more expensive, though. Eat more coleslaw. And they already got the Zuber dogs up there. Probably got to reset Bubba's big dent. It's most likely what it is. Boom. Done. Good morning, Nick the Gun Guy. Yeah, Tom J. Gator. Do I get dive from a forklift into a pool? Oh, dive. You know it's not classy. Eat more coleslaw. Morning, Scruffy the Turtle Man. What's up, Big Lunger? Oh, drop pen.
Girl, I'll house you.
Good morning, Organic Gene.
Girl, I'll house you. You're in my hut now. Say what?
Say what? Bless you.
Thank you. Jordan Brock. I think I said, did I say Jordan Brock before?
I don't think you did.
Okay.
Good, Nick the Gang Guy. Getting better. A lot better. Let's get Zeta. Good morning, Maria Guatemala. Ned's El Testicle. Thank you, Fish and Jenny. Skippy 77. Good morning. Just had it. Haas 83. Good morning.
The shoe sold.
Woo!
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
To a guy from Ohio.
Ohio.
Good morning. Awesome JP Bills fan one.
Girl, I'll house you.
What, Scooter? Why'd you do that? If people can't live chat on Rumble, it's because on some of them, if you're on your desktop, you have to verify your email. Mitch DeMark thought the same thing, and then he figured it out. Yeah, that's a good point, Jay Gator. That could work, but I wonder if that would fit his style of play. What's up, TJ from Jersey? Suspects, yeah. Are you on your Android phone? Because some of that has a problem.
Let me get those Southwest Florida golf carts.
Will do.
Got a couple of them.
Not a problem. Big things. Morning, good. That's a GNA. Oh, and the road. Getting on the road. Morning, AJ Edwards. Next to Mark. Possibly EJ Bowler. Morning, Greg and Amy.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spot Show.
I was a victim of vagina last night. It was during jiu-jitsu. This girl was doing a triangle choke on me. Her legs were wrapped around my head, and I smelled something sour. Holy Long John Silver.
Wash the Gucci for jiu-jitsu time. Wash the Gucci for jiu-jitsu time. Can't go wrong. Maybe the girl, she had an infection. You can't go wrong. Maybe it's Anna and she got the whole thing wrong. It was like Long John Silver's on a Wednesday afternoon. How does it smell when she does not do? And just like Bubba, Anna went and did her own fish sandwich review. How does it smell when she does not do? It was a triangle choke and Anna couldn't get away. How does it smell when she does not do? That's when the punani mommy got really too close to her face. How does it smell when she does not do? Wash the Gucci for jiu-jitsu time. Wash the Gucci for jiu-jitsu time. Can't go wrong. Maybe the girl, she had a yeast infection. You can't go wrong. Maybe it's Anna and she got the whole thing wrong.
Do I smell it? I just don't know it? I went back in for seconds just to make sure.
That's when she thought, no way, did that really just happen to me? How does it smell when she does not do? I gotta go back in and get a second sniff sample to see. How does it smell when she does not douche? It was a spicy tuna roll, but Anna does not like sushi. How does it smell when she does not douche? Just like the star-kissed fish, smell like Charlie and the chicken of the sea.
Smells like tuna fish. Bad tuna fish.
Wash the coochie, put your jitsu time. Wash the coochie, put your jitsu time. It's time for Blitz to give an inspection. It's time for Blitz to do the coldest section.
I almost tapped just from the smell.
Brian from Philly, $1.50. Love you, Brian from Philly. See you at Barb, kid. Jordan Brock, 25. Both on the Venmo. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. At the Bubba Army. Zelle, hopefully after I talk to the bank today, we'll be back up and ready for tomorrow night's Bubba 199 starring DJ Hum Sauce. She'll have a badass set. She can mix pretty damn good, but a stupid name. I mean, Anna, we're just being honest. Everybody's taking a shit.
Understood.
I mean, is there anybody, including your boyfriend, that has said, man, that name really, that is awful?
Nope.
Who the hell gave you that name? That is awesome. They should be committed immediately.
The only thing worse than that name are the ones that people have suggested.
Exactly.
But it's not a good name.
Yeah, Anna, you're just, maybe after your first night of skills, they'll be able to pinpoint a better name for you.
Okay. I hope that happens.
I would, and if I could, it's my show, and, you know, it's if I could have a say-so in the potential name that people could come up with, if we could incorporate the fact that she's Jewish, that would be kind of cool. I think that builds in a certain amount of insulation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, you know, we got you here on the show, but it also, you know, you being a girl had a little bit to do with you getting a job.
Oh, I know.
At first. Remember turning to Blitz and be like, it'd be kind of cool to have a girl on the show. You know, like it might kind of insulate us a little bit, you know? And we're like, yeah, that's cool. And she's supposedly cool. I mean, now that doesn't have anything to do with where you now are.
Right.
But
it's got my foot in the door, and that's fine.
At first, you having a vagina and being outspoken and a little bit conspiracy wacko. I was like, yeah, that bitch is for me. And then the fact that you're a girl and you're Jewish, you're triple insulated.
Yeah. Listen, whatever got me in the door, I'm cool with. I don't care.
Yeah. So as people watch you perform, because it's a performance nonetheless.
Sure is.
And as you can see, guys, today, in between breaks, when Blitz has time, and then after the show today, he's going to get the set all set up and going to do kind of like a dry run through.
Yes.
And he's working on that kind of between breaks and various things. And that's kind of cool. Anna, did you see the TV that's going to, I'm like, Anna, don't blow it.
What?
Yeah, don't blow it.
What I'm saying is like,
I'm already nervous.
Listen to me, sweetie. Don't blow it because, I mean, you got a nice looking set. You got, Blitz went out and found one of these TVs that we had.
The whole month depends on you, but that's no pressure.
Yeah, like for real. We blew February,
and it's been slow this month.
I mean,
too.
hold on. It's been slow this month. We blew February. Literally, we got all of us got on our hands and knees and just got face effed for February, money wise. This is a business. Let's not forget that. Barely made. I'm in full disclosure. Barely made payroll. That hit last night at midnight. Lummy, was your bonus on there?
Yes, thank you so much.
Filthy?
He said, huh?
God, he's stupid.
10-4.
I think he's editing as well.
10-4, Ghost Rider. Woo! So, we've had 2 slow months based on being suspended from our number one way we make money, Twitch. We now have given Twitch the double tall man and be like, we're a bunch of Rumble bitches now. You want to rumble? Let's get ready to rumble. So we're rumbling. When we get our Twitch account back, we may use it maybe we don't know what we're going to do with it. We're not going to cancel it. We got too many people over there. We'll dabble. Right, Blitz? We'll dabble. Yeah. Maybe we'll do like, Mondays on Twitch and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays on Rumble and Fridays on Twitch. Or maybe we'll just do Bubba 199's on Twitch. Or I don't know. Be nice to get it back. Upon the appeal process, they told as much as we're telling them double tall man, they told us double tall man.
They sure did.
Pending your approval. The same answer we gave you 2 weeks ago. So we have been suspended on Twitch 4 of the past 5 weeks. So Anna, Bubba 199 is resting, and the money it makes is on you.
And it's your boyfriend's birthday.
And it's your boyfriend's birthday. Yep. And your boyfriend has built, let's be honest, Blitz, you really have built a nice set for her.
Getting there.
Like if this was Rhett spinning, you wouldn't care less what it looked like.
No.
But I mean, you're making sure your girl is set up the best that you can set her up.
Within reason, absolutely.
I appreciate that.
With the resources that you have,
yes.
you're doing what the limited resources we have. The little smoke machine, you're bringing in your own smoke machine. I'm giving you my laser. Like we're hodgepodging this all together, but nonetheless, Anna, we're all coming together as a village for you to bring it home, bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best to make you proud, Bubs.
It's 3rd and 7, and we're throwing it to Anna.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna try my best.
It's 3rd and 7, Anna.
It's 3rd down, 7th inning.
It's 3rd down in the 7th inning.
Perfect.
Yep.
And I'm gonna drive it home.
Hold on, hit a home run.
I'm gonna hit a home run into the end zone.
It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
Lummy, the ball's on. I'm sorry. It's 3rd and goal.
It sure is.
Lummy, we're down.
I'm gonna get that 3-pointer.
We're down by 5.
Oh boy.
It's 3rd and goal. There's 22 seconds left. Technically, we have 2 plays. If we can we have no timeouts. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw it to me. Throw it to me.
Coach calls it for an Anna, quick button hit and a quick slant in the corner.
I'll slide
into home. You better
home.
catch it in, bitch.
Yeah.
Go for 2. Go for 2.
I'm going to go for doubles.
We don't even have to go for doubles. You just got to catch the ball in the end
I'm
zone
gonna
with
hit it
both
in the
feet down
kitchen.
if we're playing pro.
I'm going to spike it.
1 foot down if you're in college.
Over the net.
Lummy, is Dion catching a lot of attention on just the amount of just the changes in the swag, and he's got all of his social media kicking. I mean, Colorado is a thing, are they not?
Oh, it is. He was catching a little bit of heat with some of the comments he made.
Yeah, because you know what he said? He goes, they were interviewing him. Maybe you can find me the clip. And they were like, they were like, he's like, I'm just going to tell you, when I'm looking for a defensive lineman. I mean, listen, it's okay. That's where we've gotten away from our society, that you cannot stereotype. Stereotyping's cool. You know what you want. If you're a coach or an employer or whatever, you know what you want. You do. You have a general idea of what you want. And Dion, through all the years of coaching and all the years of playing, has figured out what type of family situation different positions do well. Like I think he said, when we're talking about defensive linemen, a lot of times we're talking about a guy that's been raised by a single mom. Did he not say that?
Yes, he did.
He said, when we're talking about quarterbacks, I'm looking for a kid that maybe his mom and dad are still together and has been right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
he was talking some crap about Jackson State and the HBCUs too. Said that they weren't really in it. That they were. He had to leave there because he didn't see what going forward. They had nothing going on.
And I've later found out that the president of Jackson State didn't want to re-sign Dion.
Oh, really?
Like the president of Jackson State. Like if you look into it, the president of Jackson State was like not a Dion fan at all. The athletic director really put his nuts on the line when he brought in Dion, and then look what Dion won. I think he went like 26-2.
Yeah, pretty much something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and really his main priority was to get attention to the HBCU, and actually had some HBCU games on ESPN Game Day, and I think there was maybe 40 or 50% more HBCU guys drafted in the last 2 years than ever before. So I think he was he had a great cause, but I think that he was just too much for the HBCU.
Well, you have to remember, too, he was at a restaurant with Andre Hart, his assistant coach, and he heard the voice of God tell him that he needed to go to Colorado. It's time, dog, is what he said.
That's fine. However he got there, my friend.
That's what God told him.
But realistically, the president was, and like, so here you are, Jackson State, and the year before you hired Dion, you went, 2-9, and you haven't had a team and in the longest time. And I think they said the average attendance for a Jackson State football game prior to Dion was like 9,200 or something.
Yeah, it was basically the team and their family.
And Dion was putting, 50,000 people in there?
Yeah.
And if you're the president and you're not like, man, let's re-sign. And it wasn't his salary $300,000?
It was nothing.
And he took $150,000 of his salary and did locker room improvements and, like an auditorium for them to meet and all this kind of thing. And, I mean, and then Colorado comes. Well, first of all, the president of Jackson State's not being cool. And the guy from Colorado is like, listen, and this is what you got to tell Dion. This is your team. And Dion is the most micromanaging person in the world. He will literally segue himself on down to the guys who are doing uniforms, and he will want to look at, every little detail on the uniform. He will want to look like he is he is probably one of the most micromanaging people I know. No stones unturned. He wants the people that are marketing. He wants to know the signs that are going up. He wants to know he fills in all the blanks. Nothing can happen in Colorado under the football flag that Dion does not know about or controls. Well, a lot of universities, when they're hiring a new coach, they're going to listen, you coach, you recruit, we'll do the rest, right? We don't they don't necessarily have complete power over everything.
Yeah, and he said a lot of what he didn't like about Jackson State is they weren't paying the guys working for him enough either.
Right.
So he was looking out for them.
Lemmy, is this where I need to pick it up at 9:17?
Yeah, that should be good.
Who that is, just by talking to him, now that you're walking in the living rooms and you're seeing more and more and more.
You know what I'm going to do, Blitz? I'm going to actually this weekend prepare for a Dion interview, and I know he'll give me one.
Sure.
And we'll try to. I know that he Zooms and stuff like that. We'll try to do a Zoom deal with Dion.
That'd be awesome.
An attribute: smart, tough, fast, disciplined with character. Yep. We're looking at now quarterbacks.
Now, see, this is where he breaks down what. Now, this is what he looks for as a player overall.
The way it ended in Alabama wasn't kind, but it propelled him to Oklahoma, and he did his thing, you know. And the kid he's a winner. You can say what you want about him. At the end of the day, he wins. And
who are they talking about? Let me have
Jalen Hurts.
Comes up.
Can you tell?
Here you go. This is what the type of player he looks for.
Who that is, just by talking to him, now that you're walking in the living rooms and you're seeing more and more and more.
We have different attributes: smart, tough, fast, disciplined with character.
Yep. That's what he wants. Smart, tough, fast, disciplined with character.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. You're not going to lose. I don't care if you're building, if you're building golf carts or you're doing a radio show or you're a college football player. You can't lose with those attributes.
Sure.
Smart, fast, disciplined with something tough with character.
Yep. We're looking at now quarterbacks are different.
Yeah.
We want mother, father, dual parent.
Mm-hmm.
We want that kid to be 3-5 and up because he's got to be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad decisions off the field. At all, because he has to be a leader of men. It's so many different attributes and what we look for when we see.
And Dion got some heat for this.
Yes, he did.
Because he broke down what he looks for in a player.
Because he was honest about what he looks for.
Because he was honest. You didn't have some coach that just glossed it over. Dion said, I'm going to break it down.
Because everyone looks for this. They just don't say they look for this.
Exactly.
Every coach that doesn't have the balls that Dion says, we're looking with kids with good character, not been in a lot of trouble.
We're going to look at everyone.
Yeah, we're going to look at everybody.
No, they don't.
Dion's like, no, man, I want my quarterback to have a 3.5. I want him to never have gotten in trouble before. And I want him to come from a unit that still has the traditional mom-dad unit.
Yeah, who doesn't want that?
Who doesn't want that?
Quarterback, and you would love a coach's son. somewhere that the coaches coached him, and I'm not going down my road. I see you smiling because I know what you.
I know who your quarterback is
he's
right
talking
now.
about my son. I didn't just build a template for my son, but that's what really we look for in quarterbacks. Different positions are different. Like O lineman, I look for dual parent homes,
right?
A strong father that they adhered to,
right?
Smart.
So with an offensive lineman, he's looking for dual parents and then a kid, a boy that has a real strong relationship with his dad.
Yeah,
that's what he's looking for.
Makes
there
sense.
ain't nothing really. I mean,
offensive lineman will follow the quarterback, like that offensive lineman's following.
Right.
And you need to be smart on the offensive line.
Exactly. And so if you're an offensive lineman, you might look at your dad like you like the quarterback like your dad. You're following a leader.
Yep.
You got a good relationship with your dad. And like Dion caught a ton of crap for this.
What position would be good if with daddy issues?
Well, he'll tell you.
Okay.
Cheerleaders.
He'll tell you.
Our kid at least 3'3" and above.
You're also describing Hurts.
Yeah,
tough.
Well. I mean, physical. I mean, offensive lineman. Defensive lineman is totally opposite.
Now see here. Now,
I want him dumb as hell.
And actually, he's saying, blitz. And Lummy, and I should probably include Red on this too because it's sports related, but he's saying he kind of wants his defensive linemen to be thugs.
Yeah.
Well,
right?
I think it's in this video. I don't think he said it yet, but one of my favorite lines is that, he wants that single mother dynamic for a big defensive lineman, but he wants that mom to really be getting after it. Like working 3 jobs, you know what I mean? Never home. He's basically got to look after himself, and he's going to go out there and get it for his mama.
And if you look, man, some of the best defensive linemen, the Monica Sue and the Warren Saps and the, who's the guy?
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. And then who's the 50 guy for the Bucks?
Vita Vea.
It'd be interesting to see what their upbringing was like, and if I just mentioned some of the best ones, if they reflect what Dion's looking for. Here he is, defensive lineman.
What do you mean?
Single mama. Trying to get it. He's on free lunch. I mean, like.
Makes sense.
It does.
It's a hungry mentality.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm talking about just trying to make it. He trying to rescue mama. Like, mama barely made the flight.
Yeah, go out and hit the quarterback, be the best, and you're going to help your mom.
And be a stud and love your mom, and life has been tough for you, and you've had to just be, a grinder.
Go get it. It's a whole different attributes that you look for in different.
See, an offensive lineman, man, I mean, I played both positions, and you have collegially, but, offensive linemen are more of you're
protecting, yeah.
You're not necessarily going out and getting it. You're only really going out and getting it when you're on a run play and you're going to try to pancake that guy down to 0. But other than that, it's finesse
and protection
and feet work and smarts where you're trying to, just keep this big guy, the defensive lineman that he describes, the wild man, you're trying to keep him off your quarterback.
Correct. And
whereas the defensive lineman, you're not trying to protect anybody. You're trying to kill.
Well, if you look at the offensive lineman, you're saying protect, so if that's your father or your parents, like the quarterback, you're trying to protect the household, where the defensive lineman, he's coming after it.
Yeah, he's pinning his ears back. Rhett, your mic's up too. He's pinning his ears back, and he is going to get his.
Yes.
He doesn't worry about it. He didn't have to protect nobody. He's trying to kill you.
Yep.
And that's what he's saying.
Positions, and we have that stuff just chronicled. We know what we want, and we go get it.
Deion Sanders here on the Rich Eisen Show.
You don't have to
what a
establish
voice!
me.
Wow.
Yeah. And this guy's a great sportscaster, and he's a great
Love his
resetter
voice.
too.
No. You got the
But I love the way you
sometimes.
reestablish.
I always
I like the
Hold on. Did Deion just give him a hard time about the reset?
Yeah, he said, you don't have to reset me.
Hold on.
Get it.
Deion Sanders here on the Rich Eisen Show.
You don't have to establish me. I think.
No. You got the
But I love the way you
audience sometimes.
reestablish.
I always.
I like
It's called a reset, Deion.
I love you, Prime.
Prime.
What are you doing with
Y'all know
Oikos? What are you doing with Oikos?
Oikos is wonderful. We partnered for the second year straight.
Yeah.
Anna likes him even more. He's a
Yeah,
yogi
he's
guy.
a yogi guy. I love
He's
him.
a yogi
Oikos.
guy.
It's delicious.
We'd take Anna to the game. She'd be like, "Oh my God, Deion." She knows nothing
Is that
about
the Oikos guy?
She knows nothing about him. Doesn't know.
Is that the yogurt guy?
Deion,
Oikos!
the guy I work for loves you, but I like you now too because you do yogurt. Man, girl, get the hell out of here.
Get away from me.
With Oikos,
He wouldn't say hell. Do you know he never cusses?
I know you told me. Even hell?
He's never. No, he says heck.
Oh wow.
and he's never had a drop of alcohol in his life.
Or the Mayor Jengus?
Or oh yeah, of course not that. Remember the one year I sent him the ring? It had the weed leaf on it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Man, my man Sponge. Let me see, we got a goat on this
Locked
side,
him up.
and then we got a. Well, listen, my boy Sponge is as cool as hell. As cool as heck. Known him for like 26 years.
Do something. Do the unthinkable. Everyone has a gift. Everyone has a talent. Everyone is exceptional in some areas of their life. And we just want you to gravitate to that and be consistent in that. And they brought my family. I'm talking about mom and them, my sister, both my sons and my daughter. And we have a family.
I will tell you this, man. He's one of the best fathers that I know. He's hard on his kids.
And he's heavily involved.
Oh, heavily involved in every
his
aspect.
Son is his quarterback.
And, got the majority when he divorced Pilar. He had 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, and I think he got primary custodialship. And he is just tough as nails. He is tough.
A reunion, it's a picnic, and it turns into a competition. Now, in reality, I never go to family reunions. I've never been to one. I don't plan on going to one because you know what a family reunion.
And one thing Dion and I have in common is he hates vacations. He's like, man, I'm going here for 4 days. And I'm not sleeping in my own bed. I'm not gonna pay for food. Like, he hates vacations, like I do. I don't really like vacations, unless it's like somewhere like Warsaw, Indiana, or Columbus, Indiana. I have 3 vacation spots, one of which is going to be put on hold until Tom gets his cabin done. Warsaw, Indiana, Columbus, Indiana, and LJ, Georgia. That's it.
Clearwater Beach.
Clearwater Beach.
Madeira Beach.
The condo.
Oh.
Reunion is, where's my close-up camera? It's an organized stick-up. That's what a family reunion. That's what a family reunion is. And I'm not going. Whoever has money, he's gonna get stuck up. He's gonna get stuck up. It's not, if things ain't going well, God bless you. It's not, I'm not going to an organized stick-up.
Like getting
I'm
robbed
not
without a
doing
mask, Prime, right?
Huh?
Like getting robbed without a mask on.
Right, I'm not going to an organized stick-up. Who goes to family reunions? You ever been to one?
No.
He's right. Who goes to family reunions? I don't even think family reunions are a thing anymore.
Oh, they sure are.
They are?
And I was not invited to mine.
Yeah, there's up north. There's a lot of family reunions.
What?
Yeah, because of the bam.
Oh, because of the
yeah, it actually worked out great. Huh?
I said because of the comorbidity.
Right.
I mean, of course, El Tufo has.
You just went to see.
I went for the food.
There you go. I'm not going to.
But this is not that type.
No, it's not
of
that
family
type.
reunion.
But it turns into a competition.
So on February 12th,
hilarious commercial.
Yeah, you can tune in the Fox Sports app and Fox Sports Now app to see the spot on February 12th. It's in pregame and in-game.
Yeah, and I'm a Oikos guy. I really eat the product. I love the protein of it because I'm trying to stay lean and mean and look the part. Because when I'm coaching like that,
I will tell you this, Lemmy, when he threw up 245 for 7,
pretty good,
and said how much more. I mean, for a guy that's 53 years old, that's a lot of weight. I mean, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight for 7 reps with you. When you still got, I mean, you could see he clearly didn't have any chance to warm up. He had his winter coat on, and his sunglasses, and you wouldn't just put 2-4. These 2 kids, including a son, couldn't even get 1 rep. This other kid that's on the team got 5 reps.
With long arms makes it even harder.
Yeah, and Dion went and did a wide grip Willie and blew through 7. No big deal.
Camera shoots me, and I want to make sure I got it. I'm like, hey, and I know that camera's hitting the sides and the ribs, and I make sure I'm straight. I think about all those.
So you got to take on the Durant trade? You see, he's
how
coming
can you trade everything? Like, who's going to watch them now?
The Nets you're talking about?
Yes.
Well,
all right, so they get into a bunch of other sports, and Dion is very much up on other sports. His Barstool thing is killing it, isn't it? Lemmy, he's everywhere, is he not?
Yes, he is.
This?
That's his commercial.
I'm telling y'all, I'm the strongest Sanders in the family. I'm telling y'all, I'm the strongest Sanders in the family. The whole family.
Nah, this is strong.
How's that for strong?
But, I'm going to be honest with you. This is how, when all of his kids get together, it always ends up a competition. I've seen it.
This that auntie strong.
Can y'all do this?
Boy, you want to see strong? That is strong.
By the way, that's Mama Connie, and she runs the absolute show. The only person that Dion's afraid of is Mama Connie.
Is she crazy or
No, she just old
Went to
school
type shit.
black woman who worked her ass off to get Dion.
Yeah.
A single parent.
He's from Fort Myers.
North Fort Myers.
Is that not the good
It's
part?
the worser part of the two.
Oh. Yep.
Big little bass going on
I'm
there.
a fan.
So Anna, now you know that Dion's an. How do you pronounce that?
Oikos?
Oikos. When I come back, what's this whole thing about a wheelchair video? Somebody pushed a handicapped girl down the stairs.
No,
and if that's
at first
getting
I thought
attention, we
that's
can
what
put
it
Lummy.
was.
We can put Lummy and Brandon the quad. And Lummy, we got stairs right out back. We'll have you just go right on down, take a lick.
Yeah.
At first you thought, Anna, this was it, but it's not that.
No, at first I thought the woman was in the chair. She's not. It's just the chair.
Well, what's so big a deal about that?
It's someone's property, and they need that chair. You can just be throwing their
Because they
stuff
like
out.
really damaged the chair, and she's a double amputee. The kid's a college hockey player, kind of star. His dad was in the NHL, so
I guess she went to the bathroom. That's why it was sitting by
Oh, and they
itself.
pushed the chair down the
Yeah.
deal, and now her chair's broken.
She got no legs, man. Come
No
on.
big deal, man. Just have the rich kid whose dad used to be in the NHL buy a new one.
I know, but still, why'd you have to do that in the first place?
Because I'm a kid. I'm in college, and I make stupid decisions.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry.
So sorry.
That would probably make it go away.
I think so.
Perhaps.
Hopefully.
And if you bought her like one that's like 3 models better than the jobber one that she had,
Right.
you're like, listen, I know. And then that kid has to do some community service for people in wheelchairs and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe opens a foundation where he buys wheelchairs for kids that can't afford them.
I think he's being charged.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Yeah, smash the like button, please. I guess that means something over
Smash the like button.
on the Rumble deal. Hit the like button, please.
Like and subscribe.
Smash the shit out of it. Make sure you follow us. Do we have 2,100 followers? Is that the account? That's the account. That might be the account.
That's the old account. That one has 2,100. The one with the spaces, I think has 700 now. We got 1,500 on here now.
We don't even know. We really don't even really know, do we, bud?
On the which one?
No.
Our main account, that people are watching this right now.
Right now, this one is 2,100.
But that's not the one that they can.
That won't be the one going forward. Currently on that one with the space, that one has 1,100 followers.
So we got one that's got 1,100 and one that's got 2,100.
Yes.
But the one that's 1,100 is the one that counts.
Correct. That's the one that's going to be the long-term one.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. Morning, Poodle Bowling.
What's up, Rumble? You are on the right account, Skippy. As long as you see the live chat, no, that works. Nothing.
Be positive. Cotty. That's right. I'm back down to it. Morning, Caesar. See you figure it out. Yeah, smash it. Smash the like button. Good morning, Miss Carrie. Baby. Good morning, Thank you, Started. What's up, Cable Dog over there?
Cable Dog. DJ Latka. I've heard that one a lot.
Shaky.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty expensive. Good morning, Debo 1028.
Mm-hmm.
Elephant Group Lips, $20 on the rent.
Make sure you come back with that. Please.
It's actually easier to exercise on an empty stomach.
Good morning,
Full
Dr.
stomach,
Dan's
you
Lemon
definitely
Maker,
feel it.
currently 2.
But yes, I rolled last night. It was actually a great class. Classes, I took 2. But it's fun. It was a lot of fun. What's up, Debo?
Trucker Jim 5566.
Debo.
Trucker Jim.
Trucker Jim.
Zell is not working.
What's not working?
Zell.
No, it's not working until I get on.
Dr.
Talk
J.
to them
Gator.
today.
PayPal's working, Cash App, and Venmo are all working. Because you're ranting about something. Trick me. Because you can type whatever you want after it. That's super chat.
Dr. Dan's Bloomin' Onion Maker, Thuggish Ruggish Nerd.
Thank you, Rupert Lips.
No, I don't like any of the ones you did, Beef. Sorry.
Look good. Morning, Labor Gerber.
Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. 1-800-NO-SWEAT for your Sunbelt rental needs. I'll be using a lot of Sunbelt rental stuff next Saturday in Ocala with Wolf Fencing, Austin Wolf. I think Travis is going to be up there, Big Red. Could use all the help I could get. Maybe you're a dude in Ocala and you're like, I don't want some dude, like, I need a rugged dude like Iggy. Maybe you're Bubba Army, you live in Ocala, and next Saturday you'd like to come out to my track and help me do our fence under Wolf Fencing's direction. I need a bunch of really tough dudes, construction dudes. I'm buying lunch. Hello. Somebody that can, let me take a post hole digger and make it a bitch.
Yeah, there you
Some
go.
rugged dude. Hello. Ship to shore, hello. Listen, sir, or whoever this may be, I've been seeing this phone line ring for like the last, 8 minutes. So I decided to go to it. Poor little thing's been sitting there letting it ring for 8 minutes. I'd be mad too if I'm calling my favorite radio show and the son of a bitch ain't answering. There you go. Then you hang up. The little bitch that you are.
Woo.
Man busted. I think this should be okay. Man busted for slapping his wife in the face with a pizza. He took a piece of pizza.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting a little lippy, and he blasted her in the face with it.
Yeah.
Was it like a thin crust or was it like deep dish?
I don't know if it was Detroit style or not.
He's more New York.
Guess where it's originated out of?
Florida.
Florida.
Shocking.
A Florida man. That's why John Cracchiola, Shane Reeves with the Stevie Kicker decided that Florida Man Radio would be brilliant, and it is, because most things that are screwed up story-wise that people like to cover start with a Florida man, because we get the absolute best and the worst of society in Florida. We get the affluent people that want to get away from the cold. They have a lot of money and can build a big house and do well, and they love the no state taxes. And then you get the white trash that are running from something up north, and they couldn't live up north if they wanted to. So they're trying to get as far away as they can, and they're like, well, I might as well move to Florida where it's warm. I don't want to be a wanted bad guy here in New Jersey where it sucks, gets cold. I want to be able to be a degenerate in the warm. That's why we get, that's why things happen more in, you don't see degenerate things happen in like, North Dakota man.
No.
Slapped his wife in the face with a pizza. No. You might see a North Dakota man got mad and hit his wife over the head with a snow shovel. I mean, it's
Right.
to each its own. A Florida man slapped his wife in the face with a slice of pizza during an argument at their residence, according to the cops who reported the alleged crime. And a crime scene and sauce splatter. Hey, pizza sauce is better than blood, ain't it?
Sure is.
Police, if he would have taken his hand, I got to think that the piece of pizza might act as somewhat of a cushion.
Unless it was hot.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it was piping hot.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
But you might not be able to hold it at that point.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going to slap your girl in the face anyway, which, by the way, this show does not recommend.
Don't do it.
Don't slap old girl in the face. Even when you're blasting her on top, Little House on the Prairie style, and she asks, slap me across the face. You should probably be able to do that. But I don't think that girl that asked for a slap across the face while you're blasting her calls the cops on you.
Hopefully not.
I think when you're cuddling thereafter, she says, might say to you, hey, your slap was a little harder than I wanted. Sorry.
She'll tell you you're a bitch and didn't slap her hard enough.
That's the girl you want.
Yeah.
You're just going to town on her, and she's like, slap me, Chris. And you just go, wham. She goes,
After she wakes up.
That's all you got, you little bitch. You thought 6'5", 225 with a 9.5-inch penis would be able to bring it better than that. I said slap me.
What is she, a coach?
Bam! Slap her again.
She's got a whistle.
Then finally, then on that second slap, she's like, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm bleeding now. That's better.
I'm concussed. I gotta go through concussion protocol. Wire my mouth shut, broke my jaw. But I mean, is that not not what us kind of guys kind of look for? Like, girl tells you,
yeah,
slap me, and you give her one, and you hold back because you don't want to,
But what do you start with? Like 50%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even 30.
30.
And then if she comes back with what Blitz says,
that's all you got.
No. Then you go about 60. Now, if she comes back after that, after the second one,
close the fist.
No, you don't. You can't.
Then you leave.
You can't close the fist.
Mm.
You get your party and you call your buddy. I'm like, let me just stay by the bench. I was going to town on her. She told me to slap her. I slapped her. She called me a pussy. Told me is that all I got? So I didn't want to give her all I got. Of course, I'm already giving her all I got somewhere else. I don't know if I can multitask on the all you gotness.
Right.
But anyway, so I gave her about a 60-70 deal, and she told me that's all I got again. So I figured the next one probably would end up hurting her, so I stopped. Or do you just bring it? I mean, I'm just. Hey, this is a question for a friend. I mean, do you just absolutely bring it? And then, maybe if you're laying there cuddling, she says, that last one was a little hard. We're
Like, bitch, you asked for it.
Like, you called me a pussy 2 times, honey. I know, but we were in the heat of the moment. Now I got a broken
jaw.
Broken face.
Broken orbital.
Orbital.
My eye socket's broken.
My eye socket.
Oh, Blitz, it happened in Marion County, Ocala.
Of course
Police
it did.
say police were dispatched Friday afternoon to a residence in Marion County in response to a 911 hang-up. Oh, so maybe she was second-guessing. Just like, oh, this isn't cool, but unless he hung it up. Unless he said, bitch, you better hang up.
So do you want this man to show up to post-hole dig?
No, I don't want this. No, I don't want this guy. For the next Saturday, I'm having a fence reconstruction party, and I'm asking all able-bodied studs with construction skills to show up to Bubba Raceway Park.
Did that motorcycle guy ever show back up?
The Asian guy?
Yeah.
Which one?
South
The
Korea.
one that you said it was going to be there every day?
No.
Oh.
Did I tell him to show up?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you said this guy was the best guy you've ever met in your life, and he'll be there every day to pick rocks.
Oh, no.
That guy.
Hold on. I have his number, and I'm supposed to call him.
Okay.
And I haven't.
'Cause he's in Miami or
and I
something,
haven't
right?
called him.
Okay.
So Blitz, maybe I'll call him this weekend, the Asian dude,
right,
and say, hey, you want to start your little internship with Bubba Raceway Park? You're gonna do some fence stretching, buddy, and some post hole digging and some concrete pouring. And getting up on the jib, 18 foot high, wiring up some fence
There you
at
go.
the direction of one Austin Wolf.
Stab wound victim.
Yeah, because you said he seemed like a pretty decent dude that was willing to work.
He was
very impressed.
I'm telling you, not only was he polite, but he was clean, well versed, nice teeth. Like I size you all up, I really do. Wasn't smoking a cigarette. Didn't smell of alcohol. Then he came up to me and said, hey, you know what? I want to work. I'd like to get into this motorcycle stuff here, and I think that your back track that you were going to try to make a go-kart track would be perfect size for it. So I'd like to help you get that back track open. What do I need to do? I will come up here on the weekends and work for free. I'll do whatever it takes. Like, maybe I can get the front track dialed in, and then we'll work on the back track eventually.
Sure.
Anyway, this woman hung up, or whoever got slapped in the face with a pizza got hung up on. Arriving at the home, officers encountered Ortello Alfonso, 39, who said he had a verbal altercation with his spouse. I guess there's a probable cause affidavit that I could open up, but I can probably just continue to read here. The victim, however, said the dispute turned violent, telling the officers that Alfonso grabbed a slice of pizza and slapped her on the left side of the face with it.
Oh, no.
Woman said
Upside
the couple.
the head.
Oh, the woman said they had been arguing about disciplining of their son.
Oh, okay.
See, that's
Lummi
all.
understands that.
That also happens. And Lummi, I don't know if this is ever going to happen, but see, like, this happened a few times with me and Jenna.
Oh.
Where I gave Tyler a spanking. And she was like, we shouldn't spank. We should just take a privilege away. I'm like,
no, that's not going to happen in our household.
And
we're
so,
both in the spanking.
Yeah. So Walker has no chance of his mom, his over the top, mommy mom saving him.
Nope.
Because what's going to happen is Ashley's going to tell you to spank him. You're not going to spank him hard enough. You're going to be the pussy.
Yep.
And then she's going to take the kid and whip his ass the way it should be.
And then whip your ass.
And then she's going to take it out on you later that night with a Latin Whopper.
Correct.
She could, use anal ease numbing lotion if she was happy with you. Or she can just go and blast and give you 8 deep with no courtesy.
It's like you're in the bedroom.
Or if you're real bad, just dry.
Yeah, and she'd be like, you know what, Lummi, do you know why I'm giving it to you dry? Why, honey? Because when I told you to slap Walker's little ass today, you started crying and you didn't do it. So I had to go in there and do it.
That's what started your own.
Like a little bitch.
Like a little bitch. I will tell you, both my parents whipped my ass. Of course, I preferred to get one by my mom.
Oh,
I got more. I got more from my mom. But when my dad finally decided he was going to whip some ass,
yeah,
it was an ass whipping.
Yes, it was.
My mom would give me little baby ass whippings here and there, and occasionally give me a big ass whipping. But my dad never gave me baby ass whippings. His were always big. I probably got 20 ass whippings from my dad, and I probably got 200 from my mom. Because she just always having to whip ass to keep you in line, especially when they took you to the mall.
Oh.
Hello?
Hey, I'm just calling my favorite radio show.
Is this Hootie?
Good morning. Yes, sir.
Hootie, I will tell you that you sound clean, and also your accounting was correct, and mine was wrong. So thank you, and it looks like we're right on path right now.
Wow.
Well, I hope we're still in good standing.
We're definitely in good standing. You sound very
You sound good.
You sound good.
Sober.
See, Hootie, it's amazing. We know you so well just by your greeting, just by how you greet us. We can tell how effed up you are, and you sound great right now.
Well, thank you. I feel better now that I get to go visit with Regina Monday and take care of the situation. So.
You notice how Hootie, most things that would make men sad, Hootie loves, and the most thing that people love, Hootie gets sad on.
Yeah, but I'm not talking for him. I don't know, but like sometimes if you're going through this for so long, you're like, I just want it to be over.
Yeah. I mean, have you and your wife at least been amicable about maybe the division of assets in the house and your business and this very much collector's item cream machine? Like, are you guys at least friendly about that?
I think I have been. I don't think she has been.
That means no. The answer is no. She's wanting far more than you're willing to give. You're thinking.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're thinking that what she's asking for is unreasonable?
Well, no, I actually said, gave her a nice heartfelt message, I don't know, a couple nights before saying maybe, there's still hope or whatever. And, her response to me is you're getting that bridge has sailed or whatever.
The bridge has sailed, yep.
That ship has sailed, that bridge is burned?
Yeah. And that, you're getting your paperwork delivered to your office. So, and I thought that was tacky.
No, it kind of was. And so, well, there's really no tactful way to tell you I'm serving you papers. I mean, there's not really a tactful way to say I'm leaving you for good. I cannot take your nonsense anymore. You bought a $10,000 piece of crap machine that I told you not to buy.
It's not that big. We're going to fix it.
You do things I tell you not to.
You're best buds with Tom Brady.
I'm done. You're being catfished by a guy in Kenya that's saying he's Tom Brady. I mean, you're just stupid.
I think I'm getting catfished by Jennifer Aniston too. Whatever.
Oh my God.
Hootie.
What the hell?
There's also another guy you're talking to, Morgan Wallen, I think, right?
Hootie.
Friends with him.
Yeah.
Hootie, God bless you.
And Oprah.
But what websites or where are you going that you think you're
meeting? Facebook, bro. There's just people just randomly I don't know, chatting on Facebook. I don't know.
As Morgan Wallen and as Jennifer Aniston and as Tom Brady.
It's the same guy.
It is.
Well, Nigerian Tom Brady told Nigerian Jennifer Aniston that this is an easy catch.
Right.
So,
exactly. Or it's just the same guy.
It could be, yes.
Yeah, he's like, man, I got this guy on the hook, so I might as well be, who else?
He's the same one that keeps calling your show, probably looking for, All
right, so your wife tells you, listen, the ship has sailed, the bridge is burned, I'm serving you papers, right?
Correct.
And did she indeed serve you papers?
No, not yet.
All right, so
still says that she's got a big time attorney too, and whatever, but I still have more faith in Regina than whatever.
Yeah, but hold on, and
she has.
Absolutely,
sure,
absolutely, that is 100% correct. Whoever she's got is not nearly the slinging D that Regina Hunter is. But that being said, even Regina Hunter, who could get a little bit of an affluent guy, and really, milk this out and churn it, Regina Hunter would say it's easier to try to make this a friendly deal and not get into a really long, drawn-out lawsuit, because the only people that are going to end up with all the money are the lawyers. For real. I've seen it happen.
No, she's always been honest about that. I mean, I've listened to her on your show for years, and she's.
I know, but what if your wife's attorney is one of these churns, and the next thing you know,
then she's gonna have to figure out how to pay for it. I'm not paying for it.
Well, that's what you may. That's what you think. That's what you may think.
Wait, but does she make more than you?
Arrogantly as Hootie, but let me give you the law. Let me give you the Florida law. Hootie, do you make more money than she does?
Not on paper.
No, that's not the right answer.
No, it is the right answer, actually.
Okay, so
my W-2 is less than hers, or W-9, or whatever you call it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, then it might be each one for themselves, and Regina won't churn you as bad as she's going to get churned. So she's in for she's really in for family law is a dirty game. It really is.
Well, and she's not going to keep living in that house that we spent 3 years building either. So that's what Gina's going to have to help me figure out.
Well, you don't know. Listen,
that's part of my
Hootie, your
asset,
emotions are taking over. Regina's going to tell you the
That's
words.
the booze.
Sorry. Are you back on the?
It's probably just lack of sleep. It's been,
Listen, us guys.
Did you go to the bottle club?
Us guys get a little arrogant on. Listen, when it comes to what we think we're entitled to, and what is fair, and how the court is going to rule, is usually eons apart. So yes.
Well, what's fair and what the court rules is usually eons apart.
True. You're right.
Yeah, that's more like it.
It's skewed against the guy.
Yeah.
It is skewed.
But sometimes when the guy is Hootie, it might be fair game.
Let me just, Hootie, can
I'm so sorry, Hootie, but come on, man.
Hootie, can I make one suggestion? If there's anything that I've ever said that you've ever listened to or not listened to, I'm on my knees begging you, because I know the end result. If you'll just do this one thing for me, let Regina do all the talking.
Oh God, yes.
If you're ever in court, court proceedings, or you're ever in mediation, or you're ever wherever, and do not talk.
If you get the urge to say something, shut up.
Hang on, Regina. I got this, and just stand up and say whatever you need.
No. First of all, Regina will grab your ass and throw you down on the ground and say no. I'm speaking on behalf of Mr. Coddard, or whatever the hell your last name is. Right, and this is how we feel, and blah, blah, blah. And she'll spew out a bunch of real smart stuff, and Hootie, you'll get the best outcome, my friend.
I'm certainly going to take Regina's counsel advice as counsel to heart and do whatever she asks me to do.
I know Brent Hadley, when he divorced his wife Amanda, he rolled in. He obviously, Regina represented Brent, and he was like, "I'm gonna try to do like this, I'm like that. I'm gonna bust you up." And Regina gave him the good news and said, "That's not how it's gonna go, because you're gonna get your ass kicked in court." And Brent shut up and listened to Regina, and swears by the fact of her result.
You gotta, even if you don't think it's right or whatever, Regina knows what's going to happen.
And she's probably sober, so listen to her.
Yeah, we know Gina's sober, okay?
And I just want to say that Nicole that works for Regina in the front office was very nice and very helpful. And, I don't know. Anyway.
Hootie, I mean,
you got kicked out any bars lately?
Where are you living now? Are you living at the extended stay for $210 a week?
No, I'm living in an apartment complex that we do work on.
I thought you got evicted.
Yeah, did you get evicted from your extended stay?
No, they threatened to evict me, and then they realized, and then so I had to, I called code enforcement for their problems right in front of the office manager. And then,
so you're saying they didn't have the necessary handicap railing and stuff like that, so you called code enforcement on them?
Yep.
Before they're evicting you, you call code enforcement and turn them in as they're evicting you. Good luck on re-renting there, buddy.
Yeah.
But now we're building their pool cabana, so I got to walk downstairs and actually do some work for a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, Hootie, when you have not been served papers, she has not served you any papers, you've not served her any papers, but you do have a consultation with Regina to probably start that process.
I've already paid the consultation fee, got the Bubba Army discount, sent her the nice emails that Nicole sent me showing that payment's been made, and she's getting the good news. And
are you serving? No, are you serving her?
Yeah, I'm tempted to file a restraining order on her. She kind of threatened me yesterday about my Facebook stuff.
What
Facebook?
Walk us through
what
this.
Facebook stuff?
Oh my God!
Hold on, this is opening up. Hold on, wasn't even ready for this one. So
is it you writing the book, or
Hootie? Hold on,
you being an author?
Hootie, hold on. You're saying that you wrote something on Facebook, and she read it and then commented on it, and has now got you upset?
Well, she says that people at school are reaching out to her concerned about my Facebook posts and to remove them.
Somebody cannot give me that Facebook
Oh,
post.
yeah,
fast
like
enough.
what? What is being said?
It's been deleted.
No, well, one, I've got her blocked on Facebook, so she's not happy about that.
Doesn't mean that she doesn't have friends and
they're
other people that
screenshotting away.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Hootie,
exactly.
what now? Can you
What was
can
the
you
deleted
I've got her
post?
cell phone blocked, so
Hootie,
she gets mad
can
about
you
that.
can you send me the Facebook posting that you posted that got your wife full hot that you now feel as if you might have to put a restraining order on her?
I don't know which one it was. I mean,
have you deleted any posts
more,
recently?
Were there more than one?
See, she sits and monitors my account, and then so like if I follow like a pretty girl or something like that, you know, she's like, you got to remove it, and she feels like I'm, you know, ruining her reputation with the school, as if she hasn't done that well enough on her own. So,
Hootie, do you ever
whatever.
think that maybe that you should just lay low on Facebook a little bit?
No.
It's not good for business.
It's not good for what, the Hootie? Trying to pick
Well,
up
he's-
bitches'
Bubba,
business?
remember, he's got all these celebrity friends now.
And he's writing a book, Bubba.
Oh.
You can read?
Now, Hootie, are you writing a book, and what is it about?
No, I'm listening. Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm listening. I was trying to send you. I gotta put my spectacles on.
He was asking what book you're writing.
Yeah, I'm asking, are you writing a book, and what's it about?
Do you want me to send it to you or let me?
Either. Is this the first part? Is this part of your book that you posted on Facebook that's got your soon-to-be ex-wife full hot?
No. No, I was gonna write a book about like Brady, Dion, and Michael Jordan, and why they always win for the most part. But that one's on the back.
By the way, he has never personally met any of these three guys, and
I'm sure on Telegram he's their good best friend.
All right. Now, Hootie, I gotta go. But can you get me the postings that you've since deleted on Facebook?
Yeah, send them to Lummy.
Send them to Lummy. I mean, this is really going to be good. This is going to be good. We're going to have a better understanding why she's upset.
Then we can help you.
We can help you. We're on Team Hootie. You know that, buddy.
No, I know, man, and I appreciate you guys and everything. That
I mean, you might even make the Hall of Fame this year, maybe.
Well, you promised I would.
Well, I mean, I think you providing those Facebook messages would provide the potential content that we would need, to have a good segment, and that's all about being in the Hall of Fame, producing good segments, my friend.
All right. Well, I think I accidentally archived you or something. I don't know. I can't. I'll send it right now. All right, man. I appreciate you guys.
All right. See you later. Get them to Lummy immediately, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Cops noted that the woman had pizza sauce all over her face and remnants of pizza on her
We're just gonna
hair.
pretend like that just didn't happen.
Additionally, the officer repeated, I observed there to be pizza sauce on the walls and ceilings and of the kitchen. After being handcuffed and read his rights, this is definitely, isn't this not a Hootie-like situation?
Yes, it is.
Hootie got arrested for slapping old girl in the face with a
Yes, a couple pieces.
with a Supreme Captain Creamsicle from the Cash App, Lummy. $100.
Thank you.
After
Captain
being
Creamsicle, send Lummy the details on the deal coming up, man.
Well, he's not it.
After being handcuffed and read his rights, Alfonso admitted to striking the victim with a slice of pizza in the face, adding that he threw the pizza, but did not physically strike the victim with his hands. So he just basically threw the pizza at her.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably still considered battery, right?
Guess so.
Yeah.
Pictured above is Alfonso arrested on a misdemeanor battery count and booked into county jail, from which he was released on Saturday. Alfonso, who works for a landscaping firm, lives in the Ocala suburb, is scheduled for arraignment on March 29th. Throwing a pizza at it? I mean, that ain't that big a deal.
You wouldn't think so.
Maybe it was really hot.
Yeah, maybe she burned her face or something.
Yeah.
Let me see if that Facebook posting, if you get that soon. We'll do that next once you get it.
Okay.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
urine.
All right.
time.
Fucking hootie, Jesus. Regina's gonna be like, you did what?
Thank you, Captain Cream. Sizzle.
Physical.
Sent. Down. Alright, turn on chat. Who do you haven't sent it? I think he's looking for him. There we go. Oh, come on, Gold Egg Lair. He's on a vacation, Terry. It's his Harry. HS Bubba fan. Hot pizza roll. Is that what he Carlos, is that what DSM did? Where did Gold Egg Lair, Vast Master? Nothing yet. Nothing. Good morning, Bubba Dreams being 2X. Busy. I haven't much of it. Why? Do you watch a lot of it there?
Hi, Lummy.
Hi, Bubba. Footsie, you go to your three little lines next to Rumble and go to following, and then it's the Bubba Army. If you're following the Bubba Army, the one that you saw the live feed on before, it's right there. It's on your following. Good morning, Mountie, 1973. Scuba Steve, good morning. Wade Durbin.
Hi, everybody. It's Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm on Rumble, and it seems like we've hit the wall. First day, we were coming out here fucking slamming 2Gs, 2400. And we had a big high-low mix-up, yippee fucking yo, and it's just, I hope Blitz can get it fixed, because it sucks.
650 on YouTube.
Rumble doesn't suck. Facebook, YouTube, I mean, none of it sucks. It's just,
Did you need to, Sicilian Redneck?
It's just
our
account's fucked up.
I know, just strictly shit below that price range. That is true, Steve, the grumpy old man. No commercial interruptions. Glad you guys found us over here. There we go.
September. Yep, I agree. Steve the grumpy old man. Steve the grumpy old man.
Good morning, Big E 7275. Till Monday.
Mom, you been watching Mayor of Kingston?
Yeah, I'm not caught all the way up yet.
Me either. Live from the Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Spot Show. When it's time to perform, you need to be at your best, my friends. And when you order the products that Blue Chew offers, you can get them shipped right to your door. And I'm talking about the good stuff. Give you the confidence that you need. I think your first month might be for free. And all you pay is $5 shipping. Go to BlueChew.com. And upon checkout, use promo code BUBBA. That's Blue, B-L-U-E, Chew, C-H-E-W, BlueChew.com.
Promo code Bubba.
Promo code Bubba. They got the good stuff, my friends. And cheap. And you can get your consultation with a medical professional right here online or over the phone. And you don't got to go to any office or anything like that. Just get it shipped right to your house and be hard as a rock, kid. BlueChew.com.
Promo code Bubba.
Promo code Bubba. Thanks, Lummy. Bubba 199 tomorrow night with the debut of DJ Anna Hummel.
Yep.
Better known as Hum Sauce.
Yep.
And that'll be 8 to 10 on Rumble.com exclusively. I think audibly it's on Bubba Army Radio and the app as well.
Yes.
But nonetheless, this is a definite visual event.
Oh, yeah.
Like you don't want to miss the visual on this. Are you wearing a special outfit nonetheless?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Are you doing your hair?
Probably not. Well, I'll probably wear a hat.
Oh.
I kind of like the hat deal, but I think I'm not 100% sure, but I have like this one piece deal, so I might wear that. We'll see.
One piece deal.
Yeah, big mouse head.
Really?
No, it's like a unitard.
All right, tard. Love it. So again, Rumble tomorrow visually 8 p.m. To 10 p.m. It's a star-studded event. All types of Bubba Army royalty will be here. The Nashes will be now. Are we Nash or Nashes?
All right. Currently, we're at Nash.
Nash.
Okay.
Which one? Justin and or Jeremy?
Justin.
Does he still got his girlfriend?
I don't believe so.
Oh, hold on. They were supposed to be madly in love, and she was moving in from.
Is this the one that ran into the building?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then they may be still. I
Yeah.
thought that was
The one from California that moved clear across the world to live with Justin and is helping with the kids.
I don't know yet. I've not heard because last time they were going to talk to each other and they haven't got back to me yet.
What do you mean?
Like coming down to each other? No, coming down to the 199.
Oh. All right. So here's this wheelchair video, and they're going to charge the guy. What if the guy made it right? Is it still a hate crime? Is that the world we live in? That if you push a girl wheelchair down without the girl? Now, I'm not trying to be overly calloused or a dick or anything like that, but I think that the judge could I don't know if you jail a guy over this. I could see where somebody could think this was funny, although it's a dick move. But
I haven't seen the video yet. So.
I'm going to play the video. Here's the video. By the way, this chick here on the left, hello.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there is no Blitz. There is no audio on it, so you can see.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
What
you
up,
doing?
dude? Whatever, dude.
Hey, what I do? What's going on? I don't
What
know,
you
man.
drinking, dude?
Dude.
Same thing you're drinking,
Hey,
dude.
dude, I'm going to go inside here, man. You know what I'm saying, dude?
All right, later,
All right,
dude.
All right, see you later, dude.
Bye. Go quit that crime, dude.
What you doing? Nothing, man. I don't know, man. What are you guys doing, man? I don't know, man. What'd you get on your score? I don't know, dude. Hey, dude. Okay, sit down right here, dude.
Oh, look, a chair.
Okay.
With
So here,
wheels.
what I'm assuming is the girl was in the bathroom, and this is the bathroom right here.
Yeah.
And her wheelchair is parked right outside there, and the guy now has sat down on it. Right? He sat into
Just
the wheelchair.
taking a seat.
And he's like, "Hey, dude, this wheelchair is pretty cool. Hey, huh? Yeah, no problem." And so this dude takes it.
Bye. Whatever, dude.
Now we're like,
what a jackass.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
you can't do that.
No, hold on. No, I know you can't do
It's in
that.
the bathroom with no legs.
That is very much a 115% dick move.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool. But to put a guy in jail over that, or to charge him for something, if he would be willing to apologize and to buy her a brand new wheelchair of the same value or better. Now, at that point, as a judge, I think you make him do community service, pick up trash for the next 3 or 4 weekends, fine him.
Well, that's
a little something. But I don't know if you put him in jail.
Yeah, so they're going to charge him, and then he'll plead out to something like that.
Yeah, I guess it charges of second-degree misdemeanors of criminal mischief related to damaged property, criminal conspiracy to commit criminal mischief.
Disorderly conduct.
Yeah, it's not going to help their case that the girl whose wheelchair it was a 22-year-old that lost her legs following a 2021 car accident that trapped her as the vehicle burned.
She suffered third-degree burns on 34% of her body, most of which from the waist down, leading the doctors to have to amputate her feet. The former soccer player said she suffered a bad infection as well, which forced doctors to amputate her legs.
I mean, the girl's been through so much.
Yeah, you know what they should do is they should just have the football team come and beat the ever-living crap out of this guy while he has to buy a new wheelchair.
Both of them, or which one? Both the guys?
Well, I mean, do you charge one, or do you do one? Do you do the one that did an actual fatal push?
Well, they both did, really.
Yeah,
well,
one of
hold on
them.
here.
Yeah.
One started rolling it, and then that's why they both were charged with the same crime.
Hold on here. So this guy gets out. Now this guy, he straightens it up.
What if someone's coming up the stairs?
Exactly.
He straightens it up, and
they
then
both do it. Yeah.
That could really hurt someone coming around the corner.
Because the straightener, Blitz, is just as guilty as the pusher.
Yep.
Because if he would have just left it counterclockwise and then they walked in the other room, he's the one that got it straight, which gave them the idea. Let's push it. And you're right, Anna. What if little Anna Mana is coming up right here? Just
in my heels, looking all cute, and then
with your tight ass jeans and your donkey hanging out.
My donkey hanging out with my little raisin showing.
And you know you're gonna go up here and talk to some guys and get some free shots.
Absolutely.
And all of a sudden you get mauled by a 40-pound flying
coming
missile.
at you fast with gravity not on my side.
Yeah, puts you right through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope they throw the book at this guy, but I just hope that one of the restitutions is to have to provide, a better wheelchair. And you're saying, Lemmy, that one of these two kids' dad's famous?
Yeah, he's a GM of a hockey team. He was a hockey.
He's a GM?
He wasn't. He played in the league for 18 years, and I think he's now as a GM. And I guess they've already reached out to the girl, apologized, and offered to bill or buy her another chair.
Well, I would hope so. At the very least.
That's the very least. That's just hold on. That's what you do, second one, to better yourself for when you do go in front of the judge, because you're going to get hammered.
And I think also someone put a GoFundMe up, and it raised like $8,000, and then the girl came out and said she doesn't want the money. She just wanted the whatever her wheelchair would cost, and then she's going to donate it to a better cause.
You know what? That
what
girl.
The hell?
I mean, that makes them look more like dicks
does.
too.
It does. Hold on, Blitz sent me.
I think that's
here.
her Instagram.
All right, hold on. Jay Pitts, Lummy, Jay Pitts 843-100.
Hall of Fame group of lips, $20 on the rant.
Thank you so much, Jay Pitts. This is the girl who was in the wheelchair.
Sydney
This is
What
her
is it?
her Instagram, and she's cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like those purple garage doors going up and down, but I mean, she's pretty cute.
Absolutely.
And she's the one that was in the wheelchair, and she's
Sydney
the one,
Bennis.
former soccer player that got in a real bad wreck, and just looks like an all-American girl.
Yeah, she's in her chair there.
Yeah, she's in her chair there.
Like trying to get her life back, go out and party.
Been through hell, poor little thing. Showing pictures of going back home and seeing the kids, and now, right there, that ain't too. That's I'm okay on that deal right there.
Yeah.
Mount up from behind. Justin Kuntz, 31, on the Cash App. Thank you so very much. And also,
and then this
I said Captain Creamsicle. Yeah. And what's that, Blitz?
Kind of sad. Like if you keep going back, like all of a sudden it's pictures of her like standing and walking
With legs
around.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that now? She's wheelchair there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, wheelchair
If you
there.
click out of that, you can. That way you don't got to go through all of them.
You can scroll down.
Yeah, scroll.
When she had legs.
Yeah. Keep scrolling. It's not much farther than this.
Blitz is an Instagram pro, by the way.
Keep going.
Oh, and both Nashes are.
There you go. She's right there in the middle.
Both Nashes will be here.
That is so great. It's not a party.
Shame.
Well, I love both, but they're just such a stereo effect of partiness. Like you have to have them both.
And they're so nice.
Look how pretty she is.
I
She's got
know.
a great body.
Tattoo.
Little tattoo, which means she's a bad girl. I don't know what that's all about.
Joker.
The Joker. And look at that. Cute little hips, little Anna like donkey. And she said, don't even worry about the $8,000 that you raised. Just go ahead and let's send that to
Like one of her charity, something about a charity.
You know what would have been so much worse even? Because apparently she left the wheelchair upstairs and someone carried her to the downstairs bathroom. If she would have gotten hit by the person with this person's carrying her up the stairs and she gets hit with her own wheelchair.
Oh, you're saying she was downstairs.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Right, so that could have been her coming around the corner.
Correct.
And gotten, they'd be in jail at that
Oh
point.
my God, could you imagine?
And I would say that the university will probably kick these kids out.
I hope so.
Looks like the $8,800 has been raised on her GoFundMe. She said she just wants her wheelchair to be replaced or repaired, and she wants the rest of the money to go to help others that are in need with her similar situation.
Now let me ask you a question. Did it say what university they? I mean, are they?
It was something like really small.
Oh, let me see.
Mercyhurst.
Where?
Hello.
Mercyhurst.
Mercyhurst.
Yeah, Lummy's kind of right. That kid's dad is currently the interim GM for the Flyers.
Not anymore. I guarantee this is going to be a black eye on this guy, on this dad.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean,
but as
if
of 2 days ago, he's still actively their interim GM.
Right. And he's the interim GM because they fired the other guy, and they weren't necessarily dead set on him. So he's the guy that can temporarily get the job done. But if he had any aspirations of getting this full time, I got to think that it's gone because of what your kid did. And a lot of times your parents do get in trouble or judged or will lose an opportunity because of something that is, I mean, listen, if your kid messes up, gets a DUI or something like that, and doesn't hurt anybody, that's one thing. That's kid stuff. We all probably potentially could have done that, but this is just mean-spirited and bad. This could come back to your dad.
Oh, and it's even tenfold with how woke the NHL is right now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, true.
I mean, this guy is so.
Now, is the NHL so woke where can you even fight anymore?
Barely. I don't know. They yelled at that one Russian Orthodox guy for not wearing the gay pride jersey for Philly, and they were coming down on him hard because he said it was against his religion.
Here's the deal. I'm all for gay pride. I'm all for, but a person should have a personal choice too.
Well, yeah, I'm all for you not being for it. I mean, don't they preach tolerance and they're the most intolerant people in the world?
I'm not going to get into all that.
Yeah, I know.
You make a great point, my friend.
But, the other thing, too, is this kid was like a stud hockey player, too. Yeah. I mean, his dad played for the Canadians. He was
not anymore. He's done.
Yeah,
he is absolutely done.
He's going to have to go play over in Russia. That's about his only option.
Yeah.
And this wasn't he got kicked out of Arizona State where he played hockey, and this is where he came.
Why did he get kicked out of Arizona State?
He was partying too much. Yeah. He got kicked off the team.
The kid's dad is worth, some sites say $38 million, some say $50 million, and his current salary as the interim GM for the Flyers is $4 million a year.
Yeah, I mean, he played like 18 years in the league, so.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, thank you for the insight.
All right, no problem.
Right. The only chance the kid has when he goes, I don't know if he's been arraigned or he's been in front of the judge yet or whatever. If he has not, and again, I don't think that I think they should lay the book at this guy because it's just so mean-spirited and just so mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want? I want to see the guys, because it was probably guys, because guys are a little stronger and stuff. I want to see the guys that went down and got the wheelchair and helped her up. Like,
Exactly.
as much as you have a couple dicks here, you also have a couple nice guys in here too, right?
Yes.
The one that carried her down the stairs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
probably.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
as bad as this story is, there's also a guy that took it upon himself to make sure she was okay and carried her downstairs, took her to the bathroom, and then was going to carry her back upstairs. Like, that guy should get an attaboy, too,
Okay,
for
so I
being
think
completely opposite of these two dicks. What's up, Blitzy?
I think there's a picture of him in that story I just sent you.
Of the good guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, as bad as the two bad guys are,
Scroll down.
there's a good guy in this story, too.
Keep going. It's at the bottom of the story.
Okay, here we go. Big ass ship. Here's the girl. She's cute. I like her.
That guy, I believe.
Yeah, that dude. That dude right there. As much of a dick as those other two dudes are, this dude is this dude? I'm assuming this isn't even her boyfriend. This was just a dude at the party that helped her out, right?
I don't know.
Rodney pictured the disabled. I'm sorry. Rodney pictured the disabled woman who had her wheelchair destroyed after the son of a former NHA player pushed it down the stairs. I guess does it go in the
he doesn't really talk about him, but that just plays the video.
It just says other patrons helped her down the stairs. So she probably asked them, like, "Hey, will you help me down the stairs?"
Poor little thing. If by the way, Numbnuts 1 and 2. Hello. Numbnuts 1 and 2, the only hope they have, I don't know if they've appeared in front of the judge yet or not, is to say, Your Honor, I'll take any punishment that you deem is necessary. I'm guilty of this. I was partying. I wasn't of a clear mind. Nonetheless, that's no excuse. This was horrible. And I have already replaced the wheelchair and offered to try to help this woman out.
The guy that helped her was the security manager pictured there, Nate Sanders.
Good for Nate Sanders.
She asked if she could get help, and he said, no problem. Carried her down the stairs.
Yeah, ain't no problem. And then the judge says, well, that's what you should have done. I'm glad she's got a new wheelchair, and I'm glad that you've done that. That's to be expected. But if he goes to court and he hasn't even replaced the wheelchair yet, you're done. You're done.
You're done.
What a dick.
Yeah, both of them are.
We have a wheelchair, Lummy. We should do that to you.
And get a GoFundMe?
Yeah.
She said she goes to this bar all the time, and she knows the staff there, and they said that it's an old, built in the 1800s, so it's not wheelchair compliant, but the staff said they gave her all their numbers and said, if you need anything, call us, and they take her up and down all the time.
Right. Because there are some places that are literally, honest to God, grandfathered in if it was built before a certain...
Yeah, because I guess the bathroom was in the basement is what the deal is.
And there are... A lot of times if a place changed ownership, they'll make the new owners make it compliant, but the different state rules and state laws for different places. So if you have a building, it's a bar or something like that was not, it's not ADA? Yeah. ADA compliant, that they'll grandfather you in. And this place seems like it's got some great workers, and everybody has this girl has everybody that works there's information. She likes to go there. And they're like, hey, just call us up. We'll help you, whatever you need. Did you see now as Jimmy Garofalo, which, by the way, I'm going to have to agree. I think I'm secure enough in my sexuality as a man.
So I guess they went and looked at the footage. The security guard went and looked at the footage.
With the wheelchair?
Yeah, knew who the guys were. Went and grabbed them and made them apologize to her in person. He says that it was insincere apologies. And then they threw him out of the bar and banned him from ever coming back.
Good.
They should have been.
So the bar did everything they could.
It's not the bar's fault.
No, I know. But they were cool about it.
Everybody that helped her should be, as much as they're telling the stories of the two dildos, they should be telling the stories of the people that are always nice to this girl.
I guess that's who. So the bar manager, Julia, whatever, she's the one that released the security footage and then called out the guys by name.
Nice.
The one guy's just a little dick, little spoiled brat.
Yep.
I think I'm secure enough in my sexuality where I can say Jimmy Garofalo is a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't scoff at having his looks and body. My Lord. I mean, he's hot. I can say that.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's hot.
Mm-hmm.
and he was a long time Oakland. No, I'm sorry, San Francisco 40. Well, he first started as the backup to Tom Brady.
Yeah, and the Patriots.
And then Tom Brady got in trouble with Deflategate, and he stepped in and took him 4-0.
He had a really good time there. Yeah.
I mean, I think that he originally started out as Tom Brady's backup, and it's been told or rumored that Tom Brady wanted him gone because he was just for whatever reason.
It was kind of like the Packers thing that Jimmy. They were starting to say, "Hey, Jimmy,
start grooming you."
Yep. And so Tom Brady offed him. He went to San Fran, was the immediate starter, did well, then got replaced by Colin Kaepernick, right? No, Jimmy got hurt. Jimmy's big thing is getting hurt.
All right, let me get Red in here too as well. But didn't at one time Colin Kaepernick replace him? Now, was it because of injury or because of performance?
I don't think Jimmy G was still in New England when Colin Kaepernick was playing for.
You're thinking of Blaine Gabbert. And,
okay.
Alex.
So
Smith.
when he leaves New England, is he automatically the stud that's going to save the Niners?
Yeah, in 2017 he became the starter for the 49ers.
All right, upon being traded from the Patriots.
Correct.
All right. Then he comes in and he does pretty good, but there's some don't they replace him?
No, his next
or he
year
gets hurt.
He tore his ACL.
Tore ACL.
And in 2019 they made the Super Bowl.
Right, with him, but he choked.
Mm-hmm.
And then, needless to say, he's a pretty damn good quarterback. He's just kind of a tweener.
Well, yeah, then 2020 he got hurt again.
He's kind of like Jameis Winston in the fact that if he doesn't make a lot of mistakes, you might win the ball game, but you're probably not going to win the ball game on his arm. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, that's right. I'd say that's accurate.
If he just, throws his passes, does his reads, doesn't throw a bunch of picks or fumble, and doesn't make a mistake, that if he just gets his average, 21 of 30 for 210 yards and 1 TD, you're going to win the ball game.
Kind of like how, like with Brad Johnson, when we had Brad Johnson on Super Bowl.
Or Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, Trent Dilfer on the Ravens.
Or even Doug Williams when he played for the Washington Redskins.
Correct.
You get the guy who's just a solid ball player, and if he doesn't make it, like the year that Trent Dilfer won with the Ravens.
He might be the worst quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl.
What I'm saying is he had the
terrible season.
He had the best defense.
Yeah.
And so all he had to do was not choke.
And Jimmy G has benefited from having a lot of really good rosters in San Francisco. That 2019 team was good. Even last year before he got hurt, they were able to ride on the back of a rookie QB because they had a good ass team.
Because like what you're saying, Bubba, is when he went 7-3, but he was 16-4, 16 TDs and 4 interceptions. He wasn't turning the ball over, so they were 7-3.
So he's not like an Aaron Rodgers or a Tom Brady or a Patrick Mahomes or the kid from Cleveland or the kid from the Ravens. He's not a guy that you can say could absolutely win ball games for you.
No,
he's not. He's a guy that can win ball games for you, but he needs help. He needs a good defense. He needs to not make mistakes.
Yeah, and he's been in the league long enough to where it's like that. I don't want to say it's a foregone conclusion, but you know what you have with Jimmy G. He's not going to break the glass ceiling and become better than he ever has.
Now, he is going to make every chick in the stands want to have sex with him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
And he's good looking as hell, and he's now been, traded to the Las Vegas Raiders. And, I guess whorehouses and brothels are legal out there outside of the city. And wasn't there one of...
The Chicken Ranch.
The Chicken Ranch has now offered him free sex for life.
Well, he was banging porn stars a couple of years ago, so I would not be surprised if this is right up his alley.
Is he married?
No,
he is not.
He has an interesting taste in him because it's not that he just bangs porn stars. He tries to date them.
He does?
Yeah, that chick.
Yeah.
Like they went on dates and stuff. I'm like, what are you doing?
This porn star did?
Yeah.
Like with porn stars, you just have them show up.
Right. You don't
and you blast them. You don't take them. You don't take them out.
Public.
Right. You don't take them out.
Yeah.
You might take them home.
Exactly.
At 3 a.m. It's
very strange.
But you're not taking them out nonetheless. Jimmy Garofalo's got it all wrong.
Yeah, it's weird. He doesn't like beautiful women. It seems he kind of likes the fake bimbo look.
That's a good look though at times. I mean,
well, you check this chick out. I think
I'm
she's
trying
to,
but
looking.
I got one unbelievable pre-roll. Ew.
Right.
For Jimmy Garofalo?
That's what I'm saying.
Jimmy Garofalo could date a straight 10.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret model.
A straight 10.
Yeah.
Ew.
Right.
Jimmy Garofalo.
It's strange, right?
Jimmy knows what he's gonna get though.
What?
Jimmy knows what he's gonna get at the end of the night though.
Yeah, but he could get that with like a hot chick. Not like
He could get that with a
porn
10,
star, yeah.
not a 7. That's a little bit top heavy, fat. See that blonde he's talking to? She's 10
Much
times
better.
10 times hotter.
Well, how do you know that the blonde's not coming back with the porn star now?
Maybe.
I mean, maybe that's why he does
All
it.
right, maybe you're
She
right.
likes girls in, you know.
Maybe the porn star is the chummer. She chums up the water, and then the hot sharks come.
Yeah, or she brings a lot of her friends
Yeah.
in the industry.
Lummy, you got it. You got it. You're younger than me. I've lost my edge.
Or maybe Jimmy, Jimmy just got that game going.
Oh, yeah, look at her. Oh, my God, Jimmy G just got my number. My God, he's going to slide into my DMs and my vagina. So, hold on. Jimmy G just went, hold on, straight pimp move. Went and saw this girl over by the restroom, got her number, and is now coming back to his porn star girl.
Who looks happy now?
I got Jimmy G all wrong. He's my new favorite
Yeah,
player.
look, now she's happy. She's like, oh, yeah, you got it.
Oh,
Okay.
God. I mean,
Lord.
come on.
Oh, my God. Looks like the merch crick.
Oh,
Hey Jimmy, what's up, man? Hey, LeBron is gonna buy an NFL team. You think he'd be a good owner? Hey, what do you think about Olivia Culpo and Danny?
Horrible question.
Yeah,
That's a dumb question.
Dumbest paparazzi in the history of paparazzis.
Most of them are.
I'd fire him immediately.
Hey, you care about LeBron buying an NFL team?
No, I'm going to be honest. I got to go into words. I don't know if this is politically correct or not, but I'm LeBron'd out.
Yes.
Me too.
I am absolutely. And you know what, LeBron? You're a choker. You're supposed to be the greatest player ever to play, and your team's probably not even going to make the playoffs.
They'll scoot in.
And you're a paper tiger. Like, you get hurt all the time. You didn't see Michael Jordan getting hurt. You didn't see Magic getting hurt. I mean, get the HIV. I mean, not even the HIV. Not even the HIV could keep Magic from dropping 30 on you.
He came back.
Magic came back after the HIV, beat the HIV, and then made the goddamn playoffs.
He's a man's man.
Larry Bird had like 16 vertebrae blowed out. He had to sit there and couldn't even sit on the bench. Had to lay down on the ground. Then he'd go drop 30 on you, and then go back and lay on the ground. Those are real. Charles Barkley, Shaq. Not a paper tiger like you, LeBron. I mean, I just cannot stand him.
I hope the Lakers miss the playoffs.
I do too.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Hi, Lummy.
Hi, Bubba. Ew. Ooh.
You
What's
nice?
your favorite? There's a Sicilian redneck.
Why you gotta eat ice? Why you gotta do that to me?
There we go. No, I'm done. No, that's not. Nothing. Nothing. Happy National Puppy Day. Let's go, Blair. It's true. Lolo's divorce lawyer.
No, Donald Trump sure isn't one. I'll never be done.
Get that in. Boom. Who do you think's gonna win? Curly Day Kitty. Oh. Take good days. Go there, Larry. Good morning, DDP for life. Let's see. Let's go with Ryan Garcia. He looks more rugged. Let's see.
2 puppies.
No, figure out it's not going to do it for a while anyhow. Let's see, consonants.
Tito Ortiz. He was the MMA guy, right?
Yeah, married to Jenna Jameson.
Oh, he married Jenna Jameson.
Mhm.
Still?
I don't think they're married anymore.
Let's see.
Let's see, nothing on this.
They have a son. He began to.
He just moved down to like Fort Myers.
Does he has children with her?
Good morning, Kabuki Jones. I think so.
Twins?
He's living in Fort Myers, next to Donkey Teeth. They're neighbors.
Ortiz was granted full custody of the twins. Oh man.
Good morning, Kabuki Jones.
She's 48. Ugh.
Oh, Desi. Bubba dreams of being 2X. Thank you, Kabuki Jones.
Lummy, is Bitcoin coming back a little bit?
Yeah, I know more people are putting their money into it now.
What?
So people are putting their money into it now because they don't believe in the
From the
banks.
Sunbelt Rental Studios, it's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Today's after show will be on Rumble. If Steven Crowder, Shapiro, and Dan Bonagino don't melt the internet down, I think Rumble went and bought like maybe 4 or 5 more football fields of bandwidth yesterday. So we should be okay. Blitz eventually, I think we got up yesterday, right? After it died down a little bit.
Yeah, we got up.
Let me check my Venmo here because my Venmo hasn't been registering either. I have to go visually and manually look at reset. Well, I used to get My notifications are all messed up. I'll be working on that later today.
I'll bring an iPad in, too.
Oh, yeah, I got to find it. I brought my laser.
I saw that.
Las Vegas Mario, John McGrew, all on the Venmo and Cash App, PayPal at the Bubba Army. Thank you. Working on our Zelle. Let me, what'd you say? Or whoever sent me what?
That's the link. That's the link that Hootie sent me for his Facebook thing.
As you can see, it's
I mean, look, he sent me just pretty much his page. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I asked him, and then he sent me a screenshot of him and Jennifer Aniston talking.
All right, hold on here.
Which I'm trying to.
So here I am. I'm on Hootie's page, right?
Yes.
And it just says, "Don't look up."
That's all. That's the only link he sent me.
Well, maybe if I go like this to him, is this all his page is? Period.
Well,
Daddy of two princesses.
If you're not a friend and you're looking at the mobile version too.
Oh. All right, so he's got a Dion deal. looks like okay. What does he play of Dion here? All right, nothing that we couldn't find anywhere else.
And Dion messaged him that.
Dion messaged him back.
I have who knows who he's talking to. He's talking to Jennifer Aniston, Tom Brady,
yeah, I mean,
Morgan Wallen.
We don't know. Like and like so I have to sign in to my deal, and then I got to click on his deal, and then his deal comes up, but I don't know if we're friends necessarily. So I try to keep my personal one private.
Right.
I don't I try to use the show one wherever I can. Here's Dion. Looks like Captain Hawkeye, $25. Thank you, Captain Hawkeye, on the Cash App. Is that JD Acco?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all here with State Attorney Andrew Warren. Obviously, he's helping support this event.
Well, that's no longer relevant. That's right.
That ship has sailed.
That ship has sailed. Thank you, Ron DeSantos. I think that you maybe overreached a little bit on that.
That's right. It's for the greater good.
It's for the greater good, nonetheless. I'm trying to see what's all on Hootie's Facebook that could potentially cause his wife to go back crack crazy. Stop telling people when they should sleep. We work differently. Okay. And then I don't know. Pictures of the rock. Pictures of different things. I don't know what this is. Is this Hootie working out?
Oh.
Or is he?
Now, how old is that post? At the hotel gym?
Extended stage of.
I mean, and anybody can do 280 when your feet, you're doing calf raises. So anyway, Lummy, if you could find, whatever this big whodunit stuff is.
Well, if it's not on his
let me
page.
know.
Well, he said he deleted some of it. So
well, just again, look. Let me look into it.
And this is his Jennifer Aniston message.
Okay.
Double click on it, Bubba. You can then read the whole thing.
Okay. Does Hootie not know that this, like the
It's behind. It went behind.
Okay. That
I can't read any of that.
The telegraph or whatever the hell is like where all the trolls hang out.
I don't want to spoil his contact, but who's the name at the top?
Jennifer Aniston, private message.
Oh, that's her name.
Yes.
Wow. Can you read it?
No, because there's a phone number included too. Is that Hootie's number? It said,
that's why I'm not sure.
Tell me where. What mobile phone are you using, honey? I'm sorry. Hootie goes, Google Pixel Pro, and then he gives his number out. Send me your email, honey. Does he not realize that this is a Nigerian internet cafe gone wild?
So she quote unquote asks for his email. What does he do?
He gives it to her.
And then what?
Or do you have a Telegram on your mobile phone? He said yes, and he gives him that too.
No, but Bubba, the first problem I see is that her name is spelled incorrectly.
Well, that's to keep the trolls from finding
so
her.
she misspells it on purpose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Hootie thinks that he's talking to Jennifer Aniston, Morgan Wallen, and Tom Brady.
Well, clearly it's Tom Brady because who else would know his real name?
Right.
Nobody knows that.
Hey, Alexa, what's Tom Brady's full real name?
Tom Brady's birth name is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., and he was born on August 3rd, 1977.
Bubba, you just screwed up the whole deal. Now everyone knows his name.
Clearly. Yeah, Hootie told us a week ago, listen, I know it's Tom Brady because who else knows that his name is Thomas Brady Patrick III, born on such and such? He told me that. I'm like, Hootie, you are being so scammed, buddy. Honey, do you think Jennifer Aniston's gonna call any stranger honey? Right?
That's what she does a lot
Tell
on
me,
Friends.
What mobile phone are you using, honey?
Yeah, like the first thing she asks is, "What kind of mobile phone are you using?"
I mean, we need to change the do what like inside of a person's brain over to Hootie.
Oh,
even Lummy knows you're being catfished.
Yeah.
Do. I'm gonna weld some railings today. I'm gonna make a pool enclosure today.
Cabana.
Hootie, I think your wife's divorcing you just because you might be mildly slow.
Jeez.
I mean,
look,
Hootie.
Hootie, if you really think you're talking to these people, man, that's fine. Just please don't give them money. Don't give them your information.
No.
Stop, dude. Stop, man.
Dick Van Dyke is 97 and he ran into the gate at his guarded gate community in his was it his Lexus?
Yeah,
I got to tell you, if this is a recent picture of Dick Van Dyke and Dick Van Dyke is 97, he is killing 90. I mean, he's pulling 97 off nice, is he not?
Sure is.
Now, I don't know if this is when he was 85 or what,
yeah,
but if this is a fairly recent picture, that is pretty spry and pretty. And I won't even be able to operate a vehicle. I won't even be alive past 77, let alone 97, and be able to drive. Dick Van Dyke reportedly lost control of the wheel and crashed his car into a gate in Malibu after his Lexus skidded in wet weather conditions. And, Blitz at 97, you can't do the crossfade, opposite steer Jones when you're 97,
No.
right? You can't steer into the curve.
He was driving a 2018 Lexus LS 500.
Nice nips.
97-year-old was reported left with a bloody nose, mouth, and possible concussion.
That's more what he looks like now.
That's still not bad for
97. 97, yeah.
And how many 97-year-olds are driving? My mom is 77, and she hates to drive. She will, but she hates to. Do you ever notice, when you're a kid, 16, 17, the way it used to be, man, you couldn't get your driver's license fast enough, and if your mom needed you to drive to the store, like 5 miles to the store in traffic conditions, you're like, Mom, it's no problem. I'll go to Walmart for you. I'll go to CVS for you. I'll do anything for you.
Absolutely.
And then
Popular vote. It's not a public vote.
Then it gets to be you get older where you hate driving and you don't want to drive. It's kind of like you are born as a baby, pooping your pants and not being able to do things on your own, and you kind of go out life like a baby, pooping your pants, not being able to do
it right.
I mean, if you do it right, you kind of finish the same way you started.
Yep.
Where they're having to feed you and they're cleaning your ass.
Yep.
Is this something that...
This is like 2022, so this is like him speaking.
All right, well, this is only, maybe a year...
It's a year old.
A year old. So this is a year old. So this is when he's 96, right?
Yes.
Vote. They vote for the best, for real class entertainment. They pick artists, and they certainly did pick the right ones, I think. I'm not myself. There was some great, great dancing tonight. They were doing dance numbers I couldn't have done. I'm glad I didn't have that choreographer. Blew me away. All those numbers reminded me of how much fun I had over the years. I wasn't working for a living. They were paying me to play. Everything I did, I just enjoyed it. I haven't quite absorbed it yet.
I picture this is what David Letterman's going to be like in a few years.
Looks like him.
It's so big. I keep waiting for somebody to call and say, we made a mistake. It's been fun.
Hey, Alexa, how much is Dick Van Dyke worth?
Dick Van Dyke is worth an estimated $50 million.
All right. I mean, you can live life comfortably with $50 million.
Hope so.
I got to meet the president in the Oval Office. When I walked in, he genuflected. He went down on his knees in front of me. I bet nobody ever got that before.
No, I need to know which president we're talking here, buddy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going. I mean, if Clinton went on his knees, that's one thing. If Barack gets on his knees, it's one thing. If George W. I mean, it's all different meanings from their personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you do after this. This is.
I mean, if Biden gets on his...
Biden did it.
No, Biden did it? Well, that's just because he's tired.
Yeah. He fell
American
down.
It's because his knees went out. Joe Biden went to his knees because he needs a double knee replacement.
Statehood. I never dreamed of it, but I'm so happy.
I got to tell you, man, the guy has aged gracefully. He still looks like he very much has his wits about himself, and I'm sorry that he got in a wreck. And we all, well, you didn't
shouldn't be driving, though.
Yeah, 90. If you're worth $50 million, let somebody else drive you.
Well, I get it. I'm sure he views that as his freedom and all that, but like at some point, man.
At some point, be a pimp. Let people drive you. Maybe he was going to some little Dick Van Dyke's Cricket's house, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's when us guys want to drive ourselves when we're doing something we're not supposed to be doing. Anyway, we'll wrap the show up next. I think I'm not too far late. I think I'm about right on time.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, cool.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
I wanted to have a conversation with Dick Van Dyke and Joe Biden.
Oh, God. Just a whole bunch of dick sucking.
Captain Hawkeye.
Okay.
I'll give you a shout out, buddy. A very rare piss.
A very rare piss. DJ Hamas, DJ Capital A. Ooh, better.
I hate your name on it.
Well,
Did you come up with it? Did you come up with it? It sounds like some stupid shit you come up with.
Probably. Just us now. Just us. Bro! DDP for life. DJ Jewish Delight. The new hat. Do I like Mary Poppins? Sure. Why not? No, because of Dick Van Dyke. Fuck. And Julia, is it Julie Andrews? How old is this bitch? Like 106? 87. Wow, wee wow. Wow, she was really beautiful. She aged very gracefully. Oh. The bitch is old, listen. Probably gonna take a lick soon, huh? Poor little thing. Poor little thing. United Kingdom.
Have you seen your little TV back here? How
I have, yes. It's amazing. So lucky.
Bliss is still working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. DJ Tampa 10. She's dead. She's dead. Torchies for breakfast. Torchies tacos. I've heard about them. Maybe still in redneck. Shall see. Thank you, HS Bubba Fan 69. Apparently, yeah. You can't. The Cantrell. What in the actual F? It sure is Holyoke Joe. Pass that.
You see the name 3 times. He'll appear. Is that a minute? 26. See if I can get this one good. You hear him? Probably. I think he's 50-77. But a shirt might help. That's right, DDP. What the fuck is going on here? Thank you, Jake Hasman 19. Guess it's working. Oh, he's back now, Jake. Back again.
Live from the Sun Belt. As you know, we got banned from Twitch for an additional 2 weeks last Friday, so tomorrow will be a week with one more week of sentence left to serve. It looks like somebody gave us a little shout out over there at Rumble.
In the Buckle Brush, $35 rent.
Thank you so much. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, all at the Bubba Army. We're a little. We came out gangbusters when we first went on Rumble, and we've since tailed off a little bit. We were well over 2,000 our first day, and we had a little bit of an account glitch. Hopefully, Blitz is continuing to work with the guy. Hopefully, the guy knows what he's doing. And we can get the numbers that we used to have, because right now our audience, half of them can't find us.
That's what we're hoping for.
That's what we're hoping for. Captain Hawkeye, 25 on the Cash App.
The good thing is, like, a lot of times with the problems, if they haven't heard us talk about it, they're going to YouTube, so I try to help them.
Okay,
like they're
cool.
in chat, and then they go back. I'm saying that, they kind of figure it
YouTube,
out.
Facebook, it's always at the Bubba Army, and Rumble is, well, we think it's the Bubba Army with no spaces, but it could be the one with spaces, but the one with spaces might not be the official one, but it might be the official one for promoting us, but not the one where the live show is. So, quite frankly, we're as lost as you are. I own the account, and I had a hard time finding us today. Because I know our first day, we were like 2,400. We're at like 1,400 today max, and now we're down to 1,255. And now we have to say goodbye. But we will be back at 20 after 10. Hopefully, Steven Crowder doesn't, with a Ben Shapiro kicker and a Dan Bonagino gimmick, doesn't melt the Rumble servers down again. But nonetheless, we will attempt to go live on Rumble, Bubba Army Radio, the Bubba Army app, and tune in at 10:20 for a little more uncensored, adult-like show. We'll see you then, 10:20, rumble.com. Search the Bubba Army. Maybe click on another one. Just try to find us if you can. Don't forget tomorrow, Anna's debut. Dumbest name ever in the history of DJs.
Sure is.
DJ Hum Sauce or something like that.
Yup.
I know Blitz has got the set looking. I hope you're as good as the set. Because if you're as good as the set, we ain't got no problem. We'll see you guys at 20 after if you can find us on Rumble. Have a great day.
Thanks for letting me finish. You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge,
operations manager and co-host Blitz K,
co-host and show historian Lummox,
co-host Anna Hummel,
co-host Dr. Dan Diaco Esquire of Council, co-host J. Diaco Esquire, the Spitting Cobra of Council,
the BRN agent Thomas Buttoned Up B.
And for everything else, go to thebubbaarmy.com.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I'll repeat hello.